Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Is the sound alright? I'm gonna do that every stream because I never know until I ask. Hope you can hear the music as well. I made it passable for myself, but I actually tweak what I hear in like a physical interface. I don't do it online. How are you all doing on this very warm, very sunny day? I am actually, if you are wondering by the way, I am on the currently released patch for After the End, which is to say that I am playing on 1.15 of Crusader Kings 3. This is before the Nomads. I don't really mind, I think that's okay. I wasn't going to play a Nomad anyway, right? So, that kind of makes sense. Let's switch on over right here. How are we doing, everybody? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're having a good day. Listen, whatever is going on, let's sit down. Let's maybe turn on the fan, or if you're American, the AC, and try to survive, yeah? How was everybody's week? I was playing a lot of Victoria 3, obviously. Did a couple of disaster saves. Had a wonderful couple of days outside as well. Tomorrow, big stuff happening here. We're gonna do something, not on the channel, in private. Busy weekend. Busy weekend. If I'm too quiet or too loud, by the way, let me know, but it should be okay. At least it shows okay in my stream settings here. Let's take a quick moment to load in here. I actually, CK3 crashed me 3 times today. Man, I hate the Windows 11 bug. I really do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put default Conquerors, I think, to like... You think we should do 100% increased? It's a wasteland, right? Why wouldn't you? Gotta have some fun. Let's put him down. I only have CK2. I don't know even if it's worth playing still then, been playing Victoria 3 lately. I think, like, CK2, if you're still on CK2, there are a ton of really good total conversions. Obviously, After the End, he is doing a lot of stuff, but it exists in CK2 and it's great. It's really, really good. Now, we're going to do massive Conquerors. We're going to deal with Conquerors, even if that means dying. We shall see how that goes. We're going to do no inheritance. I don't like the inheritance thing. I think that is ridiculous. We can have more apocalyptic Black Death. Why not? We can do it. We can do it several times, I'm sure. Right, where else are we here? Byzantine Empire, I don't think that matters. Just a guess. Oh, what is this? Adopting does not pass. Yeah, okay. Consumerist Uprising. 2750. That's a bit late, right? Let's do random. Maybe they're going to rise up earlier. Portier will aggressively launch. I don't, I'll just leave all of this the way it is. That's okay. Red Death. Oh, the Red Death is separate from the Black. Right. Unlimited, default, that's okay. In the 29th century? Wait, 29th century? I know they do something with trade in this mod as well. I actually don't know how that works. How many... What the hell is this? How many Black Deaths did they add to After the End? It feels like we're facing the end just looking at this. Jesus, you know what? Actually, I'm not... The hell is a Plorgus? What? Who? What? Okay. City of Wonders is in here? I didn't even know this. I've never looked at these. So today we're going to be playing After the End. I'm going to load it. I'm going to enable Plorgus. If this bricks my game, I'll live with it, okay? It's okay. We're going to figure that out. We're going to play in America. In the best city of America, of course. New York City. You knew it already. We're going to hop in there. Enable Plorgus. It's great. Alright, well. You got... I don't know what that is. But folks, anyway, what is going on today? Today is 4th of July. We're going to be playing in America and After the End. I haven't played it in ages. I know they got like trade goods and that kind of stuff. Oh, that's Simon Bolivar right there. That's neat. I never noticed this. Simon Bolivar and Jesus, right? Same person, really, ultimately, if you think about it. We're going to play this game in the... is it actually loading in? I have to restart the game. Okay, you know what? I have the sneaking suspicion that the game doesn't like me right now. Let me switch to be right back. And then I'm gonna restart that game. I love playing my favorite video games on Windows 11 24H2. That is always a joy. Okay, let me close this guy. Unlucky. Oh man. How's everybody been? While I restart the game right here. Why don't we buy some time, yeah? Right, here we go. That should do the trick. Eldritch Cat, that is actually exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be Master Wayne. Can I ask you, Victoria, 3 questions that I never understood. When should I accept for an investment or get it? I know it's a different game, but please, I need an answer. So I will tell you that the common wisdom amongst very good Victoria 3 players is to never take it. I think that is true if you're doing like a world conquest, if you're doing massive conquest. I think the latest video that I published on this kind of shows that you don't have to do this. You can massively benefit from this, and it's not like nationalizing is very hard. It used to be the meta when they introduced foreign investment. What I would do is I would give it basically very tiny countries. I would give them investment rights because they would just build me up. They nerfed that. You can't do that anymore. But honestly, whenever you think somebody is going to be a long-term partner, just give it to them, because it's going to strengthen them by giving them a bigger investment pool, and it's going to strengthen you by giving you a bigger GDP, right? So ultimately, it really is a win-win right there. Oh, you know what? I just forgot to activate. Give me a second here. I'm not used. Listen, I'm a professional, okay? We can. It's in here somewhere. Let me open that PNG thingy. There it is. Right, you open that, and then you just go grab it from a different scene. There he is. I think there he is. Yeah, there he is. Look at him go. Beautiful. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. And we can now actually start, I'm pretty sure. Let's hop in here. We're gonna go new game. I'm gonna take a look at the rules real quick. Where's this Plorgus guy? I'm gonna activate him for sure. I need him in my game. Don't know what he does, but if I can't get him, there he is. Yep, he's enabled. Let's actually get this started. Let's get this show on the road, much like America in 1776. You know we had to do it to him. By we, I mean us Americans. I was about to do an accent, but it would have just been British, so I saved all of us from that. Let's take a gander here. So we're in New York, and I would like to play a landless ruler in New York, by which I mean, oh my god, there's so many here. I am looking at Della Roca, Meng, the Wayne family. Here we go. Hello. We're going to be Thomas Wayne, the son being Bruce Wayne. Why is he red-haired? I don't know. But we're going to be playing this guy today. In New York, we're going to start out. I loaded this mod, by the way, with the orthographic map mod, like where, you know, it has this particular kind of perspective. It just crashes the game, and it actually crashed my entire computer. So we're not playing with that one. Don't worry about it too much, okay? As I assign the very basic things right here. So I haven't played After the End in a million years. I'm very, very curious what has changed. I'm sure a lot has changed. I don't think I own anything currently, so I want more stewardship, I guess, right? We are, what are we? We're like a guy, right? We got vassals over here and over there. It's a kingdom. Okay, that's good to know. We are a republic. And I am a part of this house right there. We got Hay Barracks. Oh, nice. Immediate domicile income. You love to see it. That's huge. I don't think any of you matter. We got House Morales. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's, you know, even I can catch that reference. That's pretty good. House Kelly, I'm not so sure. Maybe there's like a historical family there. They're running a vineyard or something. Then we got House Wayne, which is of course me. We got Lady Zelda. Zelda Meng. I'm not sure what kind of reference this is, but Zelda, welcome to... I love the makeup. My god, the makeup when you're an Americanist is so good. We got Lord Ivan of the Ash family. Okay, I see ya. Very similar to... we actually got him nearby. There he is. Count Levi the Liberator. I love this guy. He was in CK2 already. We played him as well. Zelda is a witch. I guess she's like a oh yeah, she is a literal witch. I didn't even notice this. You know what, let me... actually, let me just turn this down on my end. If the music is too loud, let me know, but I'm gonna leave it where it is right now. We got Lord Ivan, and then down there we got Plato della Rocca. Nice. Wow. He's a gigantic young man. Speaker Thomas Cho. Okay, oh, what is he? He's a Hindu. Samaji is a reformist strain of Hinduism, stressing adherence to the Vedas, monotheism, and anachronism. I cannot speak, forgive me. They view the Vedas as an authoritative text given directly by God to the people, and it is only worshipped in the form of a sacrificial flame. Right, so we have a changed up form of Hinduism right there. Obviously we got principalists, so these are, I think that is our religion as well, right? Americanists. Principalists regard the Constitution, the sacred document given down by the divine founders. Okay, so it's the new Bible, essentially, if you will. We got Haredi, the successors of the most traditional pre-event communities. That makes sense. In New York, I think we have a reformists down here. I always, and maybe I'm misunderstanding this, but I always assume that the reformists that live down here, if I could find them, I swear to God, they're here somewhere. There's a pirate, right? There's a pirate. There he is, a reform Jew. Speaker Leonard Horowitz. First of all, great reference yet again. But this has to do with, like, people retiring in Florida, right? That is where that comes from. Can't hear music. I could make it a little bit louder. Why not? I don't know whether you can hear in-game sound. You know, let's figure that out. I only have a record, and then I mix the actual sound. I obviously mix it in, you know, in the editing software. No in-game sound at all, to be honest. We're bumping up them numbers. How we doing? Oh, no, okay, yeah, you should be able to hear it. I'll leave it right here for a moment. So we got all these people, and our republic is not that strong. Surrounded by Connecticut, which is Colonel Ellis right here. Right? Hudsonia, I think these are the Deitch, right? Are you not? What are you? Hudsonian, they are Mid-Atlantic Yankee language. Oh, pretty standard stuff actually here when it comes to their traditions. Clairvoyant. Is this new? I swear to God, these guys in the old mod, weren't they all... I'm pretty sure they all were just like Amish, right? What is this? Death is not the end, or at least according to the Clairvoyance Association, it is not. Finding its root in pre-event movements that sought to commune with the spirits of those who have passed from this world, those with the gifts of second sight use various methods, usually the major arcana. Huh. Taking this insight with an open, inquisitive mind. Did they remove the Amish? What the hell? The Amish? My bros? Where are they? I remember we did a CK2. I actually did several CK2 after the end playthroughs. I did one in... Is he still here? Oh my God, is he still here? Wait, they renamed him. This used to be Jack Sparrow. And apparently he's gone. I played Jack Sparrow down here. And I played Levi the Liberator. Really fun campaigns. Both of those in CK2 after the end. If you haven't played it, you can check that out for sure. Let me double check this. You should. I'm very... Oh, you know what it is? I actually know what it is. Check this out. Oh, I know what it is. It's going to be super loud in a second, okay? Good luck to all of you. I think now you can hear him. I'm like 90% sure now you can hear him. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Just because now we got it going right there, right? There we go. Anyway. We are going to play this guy, and I'm going to try to like get some land. I don't know. Let's take a look at what decisions we got. We got end Republican governance. No. I like being a republic. I think that's fun. Establish the family terrorarium. The what now? You will establish a family's ability to keep venomous, creepy crawlies. Isn't he still called Jack? Yeah, but where's the Sparrow? He was of House Sparrow. He also constantly changed the way that he looked in CK2. I remember that very well. At the time, I think he's independent in CK2's A Game of Thrones, or at least he used to be. With the family's extensive knowledge of subterfuge and intrigue, we have constantly been searching for ways to maintain our edge against our many enemies. By beginning to maintain a terrorarium refers to an enclosure set aside of the keeping of venomous creatures or terrors. Particularly powerful rulers from before the event were said to keep vast menageries of exotic beasts. That's right, we call them the zoo, or the dog house. The terrarium. Spanish for Sparrow? Oh, thank you. That's cool then. Okay, so he's still there. I just don't speak Spanish. I need the natural schemer's legacy. Okay, so that's an interesting decision, maybe. I'm not a schemer, but maybe. I'm ambitious, just, and compassionate. That's nice. Foster integration. It is located in a somewhat turbulent area. Am I not in New York? No, I'm in New York. This is not necessarily a disadvantage, for I can help my liege to bring the local population more firmly under the dominion. Oh, I mean, that is neat. I like this, of course, but no, we're in New York. Petition the senator. Senator Thaddeus. I don't even know how this is pronounced, by the way, in English. But the guy from SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob Schwammkopf, as we say in German, his name is Thaddeus. Thaddeus? Thaddeus. I want to, by the way. Oh, it is French, not Spanish. Well, I don't know that word then, damn. I got owned. I had so many years of French lessons. And I come out not knowing what a sparrow is. Can you imagine? That's what I get for never actually traveling to France. We also have... Ah, okay. So this is pretty standard stuff. Pass autocratic executive. You will soon adopt it automatically. This has a special icon. I wonder why. I'm not too sure here. But okay. So basically we're going towards the executive branch being very powerful. Does this just turn me feudal? I really would rather not turn feudal, like at any point. Do we have any other special governments? We got High Republic. Kinship, this looks like clan. We got Eurekan bureaucracy, right? So this is administrative. Oh, they had nomadic? They had nomadic. I didn't know this. Levi. I speak French and I didn't know that word either. I don't talk about birds very often. What do you talk about in French? What are your standard conversations in French? Let's select an heir for the state of New York. Obviously, it should be me. I am peak. I have 19 votes. I'm a great guy. Everybody loves me. Nobody else. Oh, this guy loves me. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, a lot of people actually love me. Hey, I'm a big supporter. I can go campaigning in your borough if you want. Let's see. We got a wife. We got Martha. Martha Kane. Great sigil, by the way. And then we have Bruce Wayne. He's the covetous thinker. He thinks a lot. Didn't know he has red hair, to be honest with you. Do you know what the national animal of France is? Isn't it just the... First of all, nice prank, okay? It is... Yes, I know what the animal of France is, okay? I'm fully aware. Big fan. Any follow-up joke there I can't actually bring. Okay, let me thank, by the way, I want to say thank you to Joao, if I pronounced it correctly, Roman Guards, Juna, Coco, and number 96 for becoming members on the channel. I appreciate that. That is a big up right there. Big fan of you for supporting me right there. Thank you very much. I think we can unpause, right? I think we got everything that I need to see. Actually, can somebody... I'm gonna unpause, but can anybody like explain to me what the hell this is? Why do I need... What do I do with tobacco? Let's say I find tobacco. Has the ideal conditions for growing tobacco. A crop valued for its error. Okay. Smooth curing process. Highly sought after commodity in many markets. Click here to view all... Oh my god, what are you talking about? Ranging from luxuries. Producing commodities is a lucrative process for the rulers who are able to, and often provides them with golden influence that allows them to become major powers in... So you are telling me I should be trying to get a commodity like maple syrup. I should be producing maple syrup, everybody. Man, it's gonna take us so long to do anything. How do we do this? Can I need to oust somebody. I need a position. I have nothing. I had absolutely nothing. Liege passes law. 20 years term? Wait, the Republic works on terms? I didn't even realize that. Okay, that's actually really good. Plutocratic succession, right. Where can I see the laws? I need to see that law. That is formidable. Appointment succession, yada yada yada. Oh, there it is. Metropolitan focus. Capital centric. Oh, okay, that is... Oh my god. This sounds so much like some of the stuff that is coming with China. Man, they were cooking. And he put down the lifelong term. I mean, come on, buddy. Okay, well, I hope I win the next election because then I benefit from this. Can I see when the term is actually up? Is that not a thing I can do? As a Republic character, you can ask producers for access to the good, then trade them off to other... Okay. Okay, now you're telling me stuff here. Okay, maybe I need to be the head of... Maybe I need to be the head of New York. Maybe that is the case. Okay, I will say, by the way, I'm somewhat regretting picking this guy now. Just because I got nothing. I have nothing. And also profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle. Right. We all know this. The detail of this bauble intrigues me. I feel lucky. You know what? I think I feel lucky. This, of course, has a higher chance, but I want the 100. 100! Hey, in America, you take risks and you win. We got the lucky Gothamite coin. Stewardship per stress level. Stewardship experience. That is actually pretty big. That's not a bad one at all. Am I educating this kid? I gotta. Curtailed executive. Oh my god, this guy's popping off. Where does he take all the influence from? How much influence does he have? Actually, not that much, huh? I would be happy for you to educate my courtier, bro. What? That is my child, bro. Excuse you? You wanna give me my child or something? Alright, well, at least he's with me now. I don't quite understand why he wouldn't be in our domicile. Sent to the Secret Service. You know I have to do it, right? If anybody was in the Secret Service, it's Bruce Wayne, I think. Man, there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. Anna, have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting the channel as well. Hope you're having a good day in Australia. It's pretty cold down there right now, right? You got winter. Is there special content for Vegas in this mod? Well, now here we got a problem. So I want to say that New Vegas, sorry, Old Vegas, Las Vegas is here. Am I right about this? Utah, Provo, Park City, Kingdom of Utah. This is Salt Lake City is somewhere nearby. Man, don't tell anybody that American geography is harder than you think when you're not American. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Sorry, I give up. Vegas, Petty Republic of Las Vegas. Oh, hello. Look at you. So they are a kingdom. Thermonullist. The practitioners of the Thermonullist school believe that this world was created by a set amount of energy, or with a set amount of energy. This energy exists to burn in a glorious blaze, therefore Thermonullists burn, by consuming matter and energy without restraint. Ah, hedonists. That makes a lot of sense coming from Vegas. Once all the energy in the universe is expelled, the great Overmind will use the wisdom and experiences gained from the usage of the current energy to perfect the world to come. Ace Fortunato. Great name. Carnal Exaltation. Yeah, makes sense. They can do pilgrimages as well. Interesting. So a very small republic. Also apparently getting raided by the Mojave. Oh, what? The Mojave? Are you safe? Ashtari Galactic Command. Excuse me? Ashtaris believe that before the fall of mankind, a highly advanced cosmic being named Ashtar Sharan contacted Earth, warning of a great disaster soon to come. Having guided and uplifted countless civilizations prior, Ashtar sought to directly guide humanity's ascent towards the stars. The Ashtar Galactic Command now seeks to bring humanity into the Age of Aquarius via its selected representatives on Earth. The faith itself is headed by the Master, the final authority on which messages are authentic and which are primitive delusions that only serve to delay humanity's ascension. What is this, like Scientology? Is this... is this post-apocalyptic Scientology? Oh, the Ashtar Command. -1 degree in Australia? Now that is something. Jesus. Interesting religion. Listen, if there are Americans in chat, okay? A real religion from Czechia, by the way? Okay, well. Czechia is having fun down there. This will be my go-to religion. Oh, wait a minute, I was just blind. There's the Deutscherei. That's who I remember. Oh, I don't remember Clairvoyant. Maybe I don't know, maybe they just renamed it or something. I know Hudsonia did exist. I do recall this. And then the Deutscherei obviously is, yeah, we're looking at these young fellows right here. You know what, I didn't even look at the ages here at all. They already, I gotta tell you, they got a lot of stuff. Very, very interesting. Innovations, do we have anything specially, anything regional? Maple sugaring, oh! Unlocks the ability to build plantations. Ah, so I literally don't even know about it. I'm known as the Compassionate. I hope everybody has compassion with me as well and doesn't shoot me when I come from a nice visit to the Opera House. Declaration of Love. I mean, I was gonna say no. But he is the Attorney General. I think legally, I can't say no. I think that's the law. When the Attorney General comes to your house and says, we should date, you have to be like, well, I guess. Am I even... What am I? Oh yeah, I'm bisexual. Okay, works out for us. Let's take a look at this real quick, okay? Silver Age. So this is 2660 and onwards. This was 476. Yep, okay, fair enough. Antique Triad. Unlocks the ability to build vineyards for wine and... Okay, so we can do wine and olives already. That is nice. Interesting to see. River boats. Okay. We can sail major rivers. I think everybody might be able to, because this seems like... Yeah, this is just a normal one. It's not a regional one. Here we got City Watch. Recruit Watchman. Who watches the Watchman, though? I don't... It's a... You know, I don't know. Lord Thomas, let me prove my devotion to you. Okay, I will do... Oh, he can't bring me a wolf's pelt? I would like to eat well. Please give me prestige. Thank you very much. Let's go! The Attorney General is a good guy. I like him. What else we got? We got... I don't see... So there's nothing regional here. I think we're out of regional stuff. Down there's Barras Bravas, but that doesn't apply to us, and it's so far away anyway. So let's not worry about, like, regional stuff. Yeah, slay a wolf, brother. Actually, you know what? Bring me a cat or a dog. Maybe a cat dog. Man, that show, huh? Anybody remember that show? Yes. Victor, you are a good Attorney General. I appreciate this. Thank you for the cat. What do we name the cat, folks? OPB coming out? It would be a big surprise to my wife, I can tell you that much. Although I guess for Thomas Wayne's wife, it's also already a pretty big surprise. How did that creature's digestive system work? I'm pretty sure at some point there was actually an episode about this, and I think it was exactly what you think it was going to be. My cat is Oscar. We could also name the cat Goat. Garfield. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make this personal. I'm gonna hold a vote. What is the cat's name? You can choose either Jackson's actual cat making it into this video game named Oscar or Garfield. It is not a fair poll. I don't know for which one of those two it is unfair, but it's unfair for somebody, I can tell you that much. Oh, it's close, but I think Oscar might have it. He's popping off. Oh god, it's actually, he's not popping off. It's a dead tie. You know what? I think I got a good compromise. How do you guys feel about this? The third. Oscar the Goat Garfield the third. I think that's a good idea. Can't wait for next January when OPB plays the Australian version. I saw that exists. Is January like, is that like when you confederated down there in Australia? I know you did it, what was it, 1901? I think it was 1901. Was that in January? Is there even Australia Day? I should know this because my listen, okay? We're talking private here today. My wife actually is Australian. I couldn't tell you on what day Australia Day is. I know that they do shrimp and Barbie for Christmas, you know? And I also, okay, wait a minute, no. Now we're talking, okay? I'm serious when I'm about to bring this up. Australians, and I kid you not, okay? I didn't know this, and I had to, listen, I love my wife, I trust her with everything. It's a very important quality, okay? I'm gonna read this in a second. But when she told me that Australian parks have free, like, built in with concrete and everything, with a gas tank and so on, barbecue grills in their parks, I told her, you are bullshitting me. That is complete nonsense. You're making that up. She did not make that up. I can't even imagine that. I was like, okay, why is nobody, I don't know, stealing the gas? What's happening? But apparently they keep it clean as well. It's pretty significant. That duchy of the Wayne family, what man does not hope to rest when tired, no matter his wealth and treasure acquired, and hope only for memory's grace, their time of conquest ended apace. Thank you, Ivan. I like that. I appreciate that. I'm going to say, yeah, truly heartfelt. Very nice. Good job. It's a full proper thing. I gotta tell you, it's Australians live a life. They live a wild life down there. Why would you steal gas when you can just come back tomorrow and have a solid barbecue? Actually, so true. That is extremely true. Why would I bring it home? I can just come back tomorrow. Hello, Michael Collins. Everybody please say hello to Michael Collins. He has joined the chat. And we appreciate that in this here house. We are playing with the High Republican government type as the Wayne family. I am desperately trying to get enough money to do anything. Can I don't even... Oh man, I haven't played administration in a million years. If I ask you for governorship, you got nothing to give. Why would it list the empire here? Yeah, no, he had nothing to give, obviously. So I can't... We don't have anything. I need to... Cannot declare war against each other. How are you? Oh, you are High Republican. Then, wait, then how do I... Huh? Shouldn't I be able... First of all, she is influenza. That's an amazing symbol. Oh, she's Amriki. Amrikian citizens, unable to openly practice traditional religious law within Americanist lands, where some Muslims chose the path of taqiyya, the Amrikis chose to integrate into the American legal system. The Amrikyunis see old America as the ideally rightly guided state, where the ancient founders and presidents themselves true Muslims. Yet, both the community and its leader deviate from the right path over time, leading to the Great Fitna. The Amriki are ultimately Muslims, but with a whole new canon of law and set of Sahaba-like figures. That is actually really cool. I like that. That is awesome. The Amriki Supreme Court. Oh, that's cute. It's the East Coast and then... Oh my god, they have so many holy sites. It's the East Coast and then Montgomery and Houston for some reason. Interesting. Thank you, David Anderson, for greeting Michael Collins. Hello, David Anderson. I can scarce remember what my life was like before Victor declared his love for me. I'm flattered, but also overwhelmed by his attentions. I found myself longing for some... Wait, you know what? I actually need to figure this out. If I want to get elected... Is this okay? Am I doing okay here? Accepted. Oh yeah, no, then I... Oh well. Okay, adultery is shunned, but... You know, whatever. Big deal. Yeah, sure. Hello, my new soulmate. The Attorney General. It would be a bit of a scandal if Lord Thomas right here, the local mayor, and the Attorney General... Court Justice Victor had an affair, but here we are. Gotta do what you gotta do. I think he brought me a cat. He brought me Oscar, the goat, Garfield the Third. The beating. Am I beating you? What in the world has happened to my son Bruce? He's all bruised and beaten. And he refuses to name who did this to him. Was it an older child, or did he pester a noble to the point of fury? Now he has all but stopped talking and constantly hides away when there's people nearby. Poor boy. You cannot be shy. That's... Maybe paranoid? I think paranoid is about right for Batman. No, he's not a shy guy. Is this the whole mod with the trade system? I don't think so. I think you're probably referring... So there are goods in here. But I think, if I had to guess what you're referring to, is probably the Fallen Eagle, right? Not shy, not me. Itzy, by the way. Interesting stuff. I like what they've done so far. I don't quite understand yet. So if they have... Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, this is just the family title. I thought it was... There's no duchy titles there. Right. Okay, that's why I can't compete for those titles. I gotcha. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think we're like just fast forwarding here for a hot minute. Until the point. Oh. Well, that was easy. I am an amazing player of Crusader Kings 3. Oh my god. Of course. Yes, this is what I was waiting. I make 18 bucks now. Oh my god. You know what, since it's America Day, I'm gonna say, oh my goodness. Gosh. That is pretty wild. As senator, you have new duties. Yeah, let them see their senator. Absolutely. My god, thank you for dying, buddy. Pure skill right here. What's your problem? Is this me? Yeah. What are you doing here? Sieda Yenga? Interesting name. I'm enjoying a rare quiet moment between councils when Sieda pulls me aside. My liege, she begins carefully. As your veteran, it is my holy duty to fight your battles, but this is ridiculous. I can't be expected to do... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I agree. 125 bucks? I guess I'm making enough money, but you are definitely taking all that money for yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself, okay? That's all I can say. I have some artifacts. I got the Wayne House banner. And the Wayne Dynasty banner. I'm gonna leave... Actually, we can up this. How expensive are we? We're still in like a very early phase and very small. I'm gonna up this as much as I can just to get these benefits. We have an administrative court. Yeah, we're getting some decent stuff right there. I'm a powerful family. Of course I am. I'm an incredible player. My god, this was too easy. Too easy. Theoveld Dynasty banner? Wait, did I inherit this? I don't think I have it. Is this dynasty just... Oh no, he exists. Okay. He's a guy. Legitimacy gained. Just randomly. Okay. Thank you for the legitimacy. Who am I voting for next? Nobody. I don't like any of you. Actually, Bruce. I like that guy. He's a child, but that's fine. Nominate successor. There you go. Okay. Hold court next election as a... Oh, what? No, I'm getting scammed. Wait, am I winning? Oh, they scammed me. He died before the election happened. And now I'm getting immediately voted out? You can't do this to me. Oh my god, okay. I am... you know what? The game actually outplayed me. They outplayed me. They scammed me. How do I... Can I... You think I can just, like, revoke a title real quick? And then just keep it, even after they vote me out? Who's the next can... Oh, there is no... please, okay, I need this county, brother. Revoke appointment? It doesn't tell me why I can't do it, okay. Raid estate challenge status... I don't know whether I can do it. Retire governor to the next candidate in line, who is? So it's this random guy. So doing this does nothing for me, because I don't actually get it afterwards. That is not great. How about this? I don't get it afterwards. The Meng family. Yeah, we're getting scammed, guys. They elected us. Sorry, I am just the provisional ruler of New York. They actually scammed me. Can you believe this? Literally, I hate when my child gets beaten. Me too. That's not, you know, it's not. That's a pretty. That cuts into the whole like living a good lifetime. I agree. We got Manhattan right here. I wish I could keep it. I didn't even look at the Statue of Liberty. Let's take a look at this, right? That's really good, actually. That's awesome. Yeah, wow. When is this election? The election is... Wait, what? But it's already passed. Okay, what? I rule eternal. Am I blind? Am I stupid? Maybe I am. You know what? I'm just gonna keep sitting here until they vote me out. Until then, I'm gonna act like I am the head of New York. I'm gonna... The name... Okay, sorry, but this is actually peak naming of cats, okay? Pet Oscar the Goat Garfield III. I must. Thank you, my friend. I'm so relaxed now. I don't... You know, I guess I should have left office 2 months ago, but I didn't vacate. So, I'm king of New York. I can't forward this, sadly. I'm missing 902. Honestly, that's not even that expensive. If I could get that, it would be amazing. For now, let's just pump up these numbers. We have a decent amount of troops. We have no armies. Oh no, we do actually have a decently sized provincial army set right here. None of them actually yet upgraded. Oh, actually, the light footmen at some investment. That's nice, okay. I think we'll be doing okay. We got troops now. That's nice. I love Garfield so much. I have too many Garfield books, clothing, and other memorabilia. Do you live in a Garfield house in which the inventor of Garfield lived, and then later turns out it was actually just a stalker of the inventor of Garfield? I'm gonna ignore this election here. That's just... We're just gonna... Oh, everybody loves him anyway. They're like, if we're gonna be ruled by anybody, it should be a 10-year-old. It's a good idea. Let's see here, what can we do? We're gonna be conquering here, sooner rather than later. Could declare some wars. Oh. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay, let's conquer. Let's get Mercer. Man, this republic is big. State of South Jersey, midfield. Great name, by the way. They're in Camden, apparently. Do I recognize any of this? Twin Rivers, Lambertville, Atlantic City, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Something like that anyway. I'm gonna be doing an expansion into Mercer, why not? I don't think he can win this against us. Easy war. Let's just pop in there. First act, declare a war. That's how any good president starts. Sorry. Had to get up there for a second. Lively livestock. An additional payment. In a recent trade, I found myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. Right, classic stuff right here. Where are we in Ireland? Is that mod still updated? Does anybody know this? The, Tales of Ireland. Oh my god, what a mod. I think last time I checked it wasn't updated. Which, you know, it happens, but I was like, that is such a shame, because what an actual goated mod. Are you bugged? I think it's only 600 troops here. Yeah, okay, they were bugged. Jesus. That was frightening to look at. But I think we're fine. I'm gonna invest only in my estate. I'm gonna literally just be the most corrupt guy that I can be. I assume that that is how the Waynes made their made their property canonically as well. I don't actually know this. Okay, here's something, okay? Never read any comics. And I didn't watch, like, The Dark Knight or any of that stuff either. I just know Batman, he goes around, he's like, I'm gonna beat the hell out of some people. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. You do you. Ooh, army movement speed. That's kind of nice. I don't think any of this is unique, right? Like, I'm looking at this, and I think all of this is stuff that we have in the base game as well. We could do a private grove. But obviously we don't have a commodity region. Let me double check this again, right? So we can do vineyards and whatever else it was. I don't think we're close to any of this. Wine is up there. So that's definitely what we want. We have that tradition, we can do it. I don't quite remember olives. Yeah, obviously we can't do olives. They're down sugarcane. I think it's only California. Which means, California and Mexico, which means I have to go for wine. I will be building that eventually, just because it is a unique building. For now. Man, I don't know. Admin buildings, I feel like whatever you build is just going to be good anyway. So, like, don't worry about it too much. I'm going to go with the income. Income is income is income. Is it true in CK2 the Fourth Crusade would forcibly dissolve Byzantium as I never experienced it? Yes, I have done that. I have played that. It's a fun mechanic. CK2 actually has something about CK3 that CK3 cannot do. Where in CK2 you can even found like independent Crusader states, like the tiny ones, just a duchy. It's really, really cool. They had a bunch of mechanics there. There are many reasons why CK2 is not my preferred game, but it was a pretty good one. Soothing the pain. Compassionate, arrogant, callous. You know what? I'm gonna ask you folks. What is the real Bruce Wayne the most? Compassionate? I don't feel like he's compassionate, but I know that his whole shtick is to be like, but the world is actually so dark, I cry myself to sleep every night because I have so much compassion. There's just so much evil everywhere. And then he just keeps beating people up. Which is, you know, if that's your prerogative, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Or is he callous? What is he the most? I don't... yeah. Did CK3 Roads to Power do the Fourth Crusade better? Yes, if it ever triggered. So, like, it does trigger, but the Crusaders virtually never manage to destroy Byzantium, which means it doesn't actually trigger. So the answer is no. It is a really cool system. It's actually nicely built. It's neat. It leans a little bit, I think, into like the like it's very janky, or it can be janky. But when it works, it's amazing. It's just that because of how Crusades work, it basically never succeeds. Sadly. He is callously compassionate. That's so good. I'm doing you a favor by beating you to a pulp. Let this be a lesson. Then again, they do hold people at gunpoint in Gotham City. Gotham is my city. Wife falls pregnant. Somebody should probably help her up. Oh, that's not good. What just happened? What do you mean ally joins? Oh, no, nobody joined any wars. What are you talking about? Can I hire Oscar the Goat Garfield III, purring comfort? After yet another stressful day, I slump down on a chair. For how long will I be able to keep this up? Suddenly I hear quiet meow, and my cat Oscar the Goat Garfield III jumps up on my lap and starts purring. I sit with him for a while, just listening to the calming sound and petting his black fur. I love Oscar the Goat. Garfield the Third. I do. I think he's really... he's a nice cat. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? Excuse me, what? What is this? What is that? Did he inherit? And that made my... Oh, okay. I'm gonna kill you. No, stop it. Pause the game. I'm losing my mind. Kill this guy. Oh, I think it reset my... okay, we're gonna actually lose this. Alright, well, not everything is going as I wanted to do it here. Accusations of witchcraft. Hana Hakim. Amazing name, first of all. Yeah, you should live at my court. Can I pay a guy? Can I pay a guy to get this guy off my lawn? The Vigilant Column. Ooh. They're Ursulines, so they are Quebecois. Or at least inspired by the Quebecois. CK2 was just all over the place and really weird sometimes. That is what I love about the game. I get it. I get it. That's pretty much what CK2 is. They only figured out the actual like DLC business model quite some time into the lifetime of the game. I cannot believe that we lost that. But when they figured it out, basically, they already were like really deep into it, which ultimately meant that they just tacked stuff on. I mean, many people don't know this, but the nomadic government stretched what CK2 could do to like a maximum. It was terrible. The entire interface for the Chinese, you know, off-map entity, horrible. Like these stories that the developers tell about that stuff is like, it was legitimately just like a pain to implement because it barely functioned. Like to any degree. You know what, I think I can see better if I have the camera like this one. We're so zoomed in anyway. Not a big deal. Okay, surely we can't lose twice. Now we got Captain Walker. He's a lobster man. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too, man. These are the evil guys, yeah. Occultists. Gotcha. Oh my god. This guy is a legend. I guess it's the pikeman. Yeah, the pikemen were just owning us there. My daughter, Nina. What a painfully normal name. Nina. Martha? No, that's not. Abigail? Julia? Sapina? Yep. Has to be Sapina. Mayor Alexa of New Hanover. I would like to sell you. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of money. Thank you very much. We built another workshop building. Sadly, I had to spend money on the inheritance. That sucks. But okay, we're only 36 years old. We have war paint on our face. My god, the details in this mod are... I love that. That's so good. He's ready to go to war right there. What have you folks been playing anyway in terms of grand strategy games? Or any other games, really? Let me think. What have I been playing? Obviously grand strategy games. Victoria 3, CK3 goes without saying. I have actually, and I am ashamed to admit this, but I recently, YouTube showed me something. And I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I really don't. But YouTube showed me something. It showed me something called Open Front. Which is like... It's like one of those browser games. Like, you know, like that Territorial IO or whatever game. Oh my god. Okay, he didn't interrupt my siege here, that's fine. And I've been playing this like a little bit. Basically like in the morning, you know, before you do anything, you play like a quick round, takes 10 minutes, then you're good to go. Can't say that is one of the main games though. That's more something to just play off the cuff. How many people keep dying in South Jersey? You guys need to calm down. Must be like something going around over there. Then again, it is South Jersey. What else do we build here? So we went for monetary income. We could do a market. You think markets... Oh, you know, I need to check this as well, whether I can trade resources now that I'm the ruler of New York. Yeah, let's just build this market right here. I don't know whether it will allow me to do anything. But I know that I want to find out. And now that I've done this, let me check. We got the Holy Colombian Commonwealth. Oh my god, his war paint combined with this tree is so good. I don't see anything related to trading his trade goods. Oh, he's a merchant though. Hello. Interesting. Okay, clearly there are features there. Haven't found them yet, but there are features there. See some Victoria 3. I see some RimWorld. I really gotta get back into RimWorld. It's just one of those things, like, once you start playing it, it's the same as Dwarf Fortress. When you start playing it, you will not stop. I knew of Dwarf Fortress for, like, many, many years, as we all did. And I only started playing it because I always thought, I'm not gonna bother. I only started playing when it came out on Steam. And I kid you not, I played for maybe, like, 2 weeks total. Like, and then I didn't touch it afterwards anymore. There was, like, a save bug at the time. I have over 100 hours in that game. It was, you know, if you play that game, you're gonna be playing a lot of that game. The road. He informs me that there's a desperate need for a new road to traverse the county of Manhattan. Many of the old roads are dilapidated and even dangerous. A commoner by the name of May has been put forward as the natural leader. Why? Who are you? I mean, she's not bad. He's not great. These roads were good enough for our ancestors. Let me ask you something. Who will build the roads? Huh? You don't have an answer for that one. If these roads were good enough, these roads are the way Dad did it, the way I do it, the way America does it. Ah, that's a classic speech right there. This is not updated after the end, by the way. I have rolled back. Ooh, I am not going to end the war right here. I am going to sell you. Oh, import wine. Okay, I'm going to ransom you. Yeah, I'll take 53 bucks. Why not? And then I will wage the war even further if I have to. Lord Franklin of the Savior family has an interesting offer. He is a baby, 1 year old, but okay. Where do you live? You live down there in the Delaware Valley. We're interested in letting their merchants in. Yes. I absolutely will. Okay. Nearby wine imports. Smells like it's fresh from the source. So tax goes down. Monthly income goes down, but I don't really care about the modifiers, I have to say. I just like the idea of trading. Those modifiers, honestly, if there's like a lot of modifier stuff going on, it's never something that I care too much about. Can we sell this guy back? Oh, ooh, God. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have set those settings to what they are, huh? You got the red death approaching. Alright, where is it? Surely, come on, this is just a myth. This is just a myth. Red Death? Shmee shma shmo. Never heard of her. I'm not gonna worry about this, okay? That's too far away. That's not my problem. RimWorld updates. Let me see what's happening here. Massive political rework for Hoi 4 in the image of Victoria 3 because I enjoyed the game so much. Good luck. That's certainly activity right there. I guess TNO got too boring, eh? I remember playing NYC and ATE, and for some reason the starting rule was just a dwarf without the dwarf trait for me. That is good, I like that. Listen, my guesses, okay? So I can tell you this right now. I am going, and I don't know whether I can even tell you something, okay? I don't know about this. I know that I can tell you this, though. I will be in Stockholm in August with various other influencers. Very cool people, okay? Legally, I could tell you probably who they are, but I'm not gonna. Because you should only ever watch me. Don't think about anybody else. But basically, I'm gonna be there, and they're gonna... I think, maybe not, I don't know, actually. I think they're gonna tell us about what they're doing for Victoria 3. You know me. I need to know about the boats. But if I can, I'm going to try to hunt down a Hoi 4 dev as well. And ask whether Hoi 5 is in the works and whether they're doing politics, okay? I think the chance that I will succeed are about 0.5%. And the chance that I could tell you if I did succeed are minus 100% unless I want to go bankrupt. But you know how it is, yeah? Low-key TNO is such a hit-or-miss mod. I like the concept of turning Hoi 4 into a novel that just isn't for me. I will tell you, okay? I don't play TNO myself. I think they have, like, actually, like, they put a lot of thought into the lore, and I think that is really, really cool. I am not a visual novel type guy. Oh, okay, he's a just kid. You could say he's just kidding. Oi, oi, oi. With the bangers today, my god. Export wine. Travel to the trade recipient. What the hell is going on? I'm not sending this guy money. If I travel there, I think... Why would I travel there? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be trading. Who needs wine the most? Let me think. I think life is pretty miserable up here when it gets colder. Like, imagine you don't have electricity and it starts getting colder. Maybe the Gulf Stream stopped working. Oh, and I never noticed. Look at this boat. Where is it? There it is. That's cute. That's very cute. I imagine these guys have a bad time living. Can I send you some wine? Exporter is administrative. I am administrative. That is true. Can I send it further? Oh, you know what? Somebody mentioned this. Apparently, one of the... Or the guy himself, I guess. Does anybody know this? The Metsis have proper, like, interesting representation right here. We got the Cree. Ah, okay, hello. You're Gabriel Olympi. He rules the big thing. Is there not a... Super not? Why did... Huh? Why does he have a Pope hat? Alright. Okay. That's... well, I like that. So I learned this. This is Lake Winnipeg, and this is Lake Winnipegosis. There it is. Oh, and this is Lake Manitoba. I didn't even know that. Do we have, like... I thought we had a local character right there, right? A cool trade playthrough and after the end is in South America, Florianopolis. I feel like playing as Venice there. Ooh. He is Exo-Pope now. Oh! Okay. Damn. I didn't... Yeah, okay, so he's just a Duke, but also the Pope. Do we not have a Riel here? I thought we would have a Riel character right here, but apparently not. I can't find it. You know what, let's just... I'll do this real quick, just because I want to know. Maybe they spell it differently or something. Azriel? None of these seem right. Uriel Septim right here. Are you related to this? I don't think so. Gabriel? That's not even close, buddy. Okay, I'm not actually too sure there. But, you know what? Let's forget about that, because I have some conquering to do. Colonel Ellis of New Haven. Here's a primary... Hudsonia? Who the hell are you? What? How does that work? You know what? I don't need to know. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna attack this guy and I'm gonna cook him. Let's conquer... I like the island. The Jura should be cheaper, right? Yeah, it doesn't cost us anything significant here. Let's take this right here. Or Westchester. Is this the same county? Oh, it totally is. I'm just... This costs... No, they cost the same. You know what? Forget about it. I'm gonna get this. We're gonna just grab one county here. When the Red Death is coming, I might as well conquer a little bit here. And I think I'm gonna fight him. Yay, I need to wipe him soon. I don't know whether they rebalanced fighting, but I don't want to find out. I lost once already. That is more than I ever lose. Let's not get that done. I believe the faith is about oh, you think so? Let me actually double check here. Man, playing this game with music is so hard. I never play with music. It's not like... We're actually talking about that Pope, right? Faith-wise? I can't even find him anymore. I'm totally blind now. There we are. Oh, there he is! Oh, yeah! The I don't even know. Exovidate are the torchbearers of the teachings of pre-event prophet, priest, king, and infallible pontiff Louis David Riel. Riel saw Native Americans and the Metsis as the descendants of the Hebrews and therefore God's chosen people, and asked himself if building a reconstructed Catholic church that would bind the people of the New World together. He led a coalition of Metsis and other tribes to battle l'Anquilita, right, the Anglos, an oppressive regime from across the sea in what became known as the Great Parleys. While Riel was defeated, executed, and decried as a madman in his own time, in the centuries since, the faithful have come to recognize Riel's prophecies and restore his neglected teachings. Interesting. Syncretic, obviously, struggle and submission. Honestly, what I will say about this mod right now is, clearly it's in a really good state and a really good condition. I just wish that, like, the faiths and stuff had more, you know, like, unique tenets. I think that would be kind of neat. Midfield house banner, I guess. Put it up. And by the way, speaking of putting it up, let's hire some men-at-arms. Why wouldn't you? I want them directly underneath me. The darkening horizon. Hey, calm down. The Red Plague is not real. It is very fake. Don't worry about it. Everybody here seems to have pikemen. I think... We don't even have anything that counts as pikemen. Alright, well, you know what? Screw it. I'm going with armored horses. The cavalry has arrived. They tell stories about that stuff, you know that? I can't believe they made the Metsis real after OPB's Canada RP series. I agree, actually. I did a great service for them by making up new history that previously did not exist. I'm gonna be playing on that upcoming patch. I'm very excited for the fixes to supply. I think they really... Man, supply could be so good right now in Victoria 3, but it ain't. Because it's just not fixed. Golden Child. Father, we found this while exploring the estate yesterday. You should have it. He hands over a small tattered coin pouch. It makes a jingling sound. This dude robbed somebody. You know what? Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, okay? Invest it. Get better. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. The market domicile has been finished. I'm gonna go ahead and keep building us up here for sure. My liege, what a resplendent estate this is. The servants have been marveling at the market since the morn. Benito gestures vaguely in its direction. It would be my great pleasure to assist you in ensuring we get the full benefit out of it. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, yeah, okay. Ooh, more money is also nice. Wait, how much would this cost if I built it, right? So market square. I will take it, actually. I think this is how you snowball. Forget about, you know, like being in debt for a while. I can just ransom a couple of people anyway. Yeah. Easy. Not a problem. That is a good event. Good stuff right there. Son learns language. Yankee! Wait, what does he speak? Gothamite. It's pretty much the same language, man. Alright, well. Up to you. Man, clicking on the boroughs of New York is impossible. Let's take Brooklyn. Battle of Kings. What a cool name. Hello? And it's over. We imprison him, actually, which means I won't be doing this. I will very much be selling him. If he got... Yeah, he got the money. We're making a ton of money here. Most of what I'm earning comes from me selling people back to themselves. Can I? In the meantime. Oh, you don't have internal upgrades. Oh, okay. Right. I was thinking landless. What are we doing here? Disease? That sounds good. That sounds pretty good right about now. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with that. Let's grab a bath. Why not? I would prefer not dying if at all possible. You know, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. The more I think about it now, actually, the more I'm coming around on this. I know that in the comics, they are saying that a man shot the Bruce family, so the Wayne family, the parents of Bruce, right? After a visit at the Opera House. But I would like to propose a new canon. I think that man was a disease because he was a criminal and crime is a disease on our society. And the Wayne family was a disease because they were uber rich, having a cat that has too many names, more names than most people have. Oscar, the Goat, Garfield III, it's ridiculous. So in a way, the killer of the Wayne family has always been disease. I think I'm gonna die here, folks. I think it's over. I think I'm gonna perish to the Red Death. By the way, I didn't check governments down here. They had their own... Am I understanding this correctly? That they had their own nomadic government? Uses prestige to buy men-at-arms? Yeah, they did. And I guess that's why it's taking them like a little bit longer. It's a big mod anyway, but why it's taking them longer to update. South America actually looks interesting, man. There's a lot happening here. I'm quite intrigued. Amazonia, right. Oh, right. She's actually an empress. Tax jurisdiction, so it's clan. Government type is Ailu. May appoint viziers. Ailu is a government from which the amount of levies and taxes given to a liege by their vassal is determined by the aptitude of the Oh, so it's just clan. Fair enough. I guess some flavor there. It is turned into something local there. But yeah, I think we're about to die here to a disease. Unlucky. That's all I can say. While we're waging war here, let's hold court. What's going on? My lord, I have an idea. Yes? Oh, stop! No. I will gladly take... This is such a terrible modifier. No. I will take the stress break. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, my lord, he stammers. I'm Santiago, representing the disgruntled traders and freemen of Twin Rivers, Mercer's greatest municipality. Stephanie, our mayor, is a barrier to commerce. I agree. I love commerce, man. Yeah, come early. Why not? She's... my lord, Mayor Zaida is trying to seduce my husband. Well... Right, you're Amriki. I'm your Supreme Court if you really think about it. I will investigate this myself. Zaida. I don't even see Zaida. Where? There she is. Mayor Zaida. She's decent at intrigue. denies any involvement. Well, she didn't do it. If she did do it, she couldn't lie about it. That's not allowed. It's illegal. So basically, don't worry about it. They're not cheating. They don't even know each other. The vassal system in Brazil is pretty nice. There's a constant struggle between the bureaucrats and the military trying to take control of the empire. Literally just the story of Brazil. This guy learned Gothamite. Yeah, hey, I love this guy. He sends me poems. We're friends. I like him. Lord Ivan, I'm gonna give you a county eventually. I promise. On Long Island, which ultimately is a punishment, but you don't know that. You don't know that. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh god, is it already here? Oh my god! It's not in Manhattan yet. This is the one location that it didn't get yet. Once the initial shock at my presence from the punters has eased, this tavern has turned out to be quite the place to relax. Nevertheless, the barkeep appears somewhat on edge. I mean, Moses, man. You gotta do something about your face. You know, my lord, about the great pestilence? Have you heard what it's doing to people? It's making them turn their eyes feline. He gestures frantically. That's what they say. How will we ever survive? They ever busy they are once more doing fine work. What? Is... Is this the evil god name of principalism? They did this? Okay. Does that sound particularly likely to you? Debating you won't go get him to believe me anyway. Yeah, okay, I'll debate you. Seem unconvinced. Unlucky. It is what it is. Anyway, there's no disease, there's no plague, everything is fine. I just am taking a vacation behind closed doors. You cannot come. None of you can come. Forget about it. It's not your problem. It's not my problem. I don't have my bath yet. I don't know how this is gonna go. This has been a disaster. Oh my god. Both of these. Are you joking? Both of them are just me spending money. I'm gonna eat stress. I don't care. I have the cat. I'm gonna pet the cat. It's gonna be fine, okay? This time, I promise. Take in Judith. Is she good? Oh my god, they're both... okay, she's okay, I guess. Yeah, Judith, you come over. Please. Help me. Oh my god, the Red Death. Oh, and we won the war, I think. Yeah, we did. Okay. Wonderful. You love to see it. Everybody can go home. You can die with your family in your own building. Don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, that's there's a lot of unfortunate stuff here in relation to what is going on here. You know what? While we're doing this, I'm just gonna... Oh, I could do a duchy title here, actually. And that is... I mean, so he is Haredi. What is my friend? You know what? Let's roleplay a little bit here. He is also Haredi. You know what? Levi, you can stick around. You're a cool guy. You want to drink wine? Are you allowed to drink wine? I don't know, but I'm gonna send you some wine, okay? If you're gonna die to this plague, you might as well die with some wine in your pocket, you know? I don't know why your wine is in your pocket, but that's just where my head led me. You gain 5 trade experience. Do I just like... to just send infinite of these interactions out? Do they have a cooldown? I don't understand trade. Just to be clear on this. I know there's some system that is mostly based on your trade, which is... it's a cool idea. But I don't actually understand... Obviously we have a court groundhog keeper. I need to know what the next season will be like. This is an amazing thing. Alright, well. We got a groundhog. What can I say? Hostile faction disbanded. Oh, that reminds me. I can station all of these guys, actually, now that we conquered a little bit more here. You think I can conquer even more in this downtime period here? Do we have a truce? Oh, we totally do. Do we have a truce? We do not. Yeah, I'm going for Philly. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Might as well, right? Luckily, I'm not the leader. Because I would just be dying. Don't need to have that happen. Oh, and we caught him. Well, that's easy. Oh, we didn't catch them? What the hell is happening here? I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna take Summit. Oh, we can't even fight him. That's fine. Let's just siege. Not an... Oh, no. What's going on in Philly? Wait, how? Add better siegemen at arms? I mean... I suppose so. Let's go into our own territory for a second here. Are we gonna actually get attrition there as well? The horror of blood. Oh, no. No! Please. You cannot do this to me. Bruce, I love you, my son. I can scarcely begin to comprehend the horrifying vision confronting me as I examine my visage in the mirror in front of me. What was a headache and mere pinpricks of blood from my eyes has turned to rivulets streaming down my horrified face. The Red Death. My physician Judith watches me from a corner of the room, already twisting a sachet of preserving herbs in their hands. My lord, I will try my best, but this may be the end, my friend. First of all, actually, I do know you like this. We are friends. Thank you. Do everything you can. I am this figure. Did I live? I live, maybe? Wait, did I lose Red Death? It's still there. I apologize, my lord, but you do not want to be awake for this next part. Right. She had to cut off my face. Makes perfect sense. I'm still dying. Clearly, that didn't actually do it. Okay, well. The Reaper approaches health. Yeah, that makes sense. I think once you catch it, you're just cooked. Dude, if they wipe out my entire family here, I will lose it. I mean, I'm still alive. Don't know what to say. It's not awful. All of my troops left. Okay, that's not right. Obviously, I have actually way fewer troops than I thought I did. Because, okay, you know what? Can we just white peace? I forgot that my mercenaries would leave, and I don't have any money. Hello. I'm Senator Bruce. Bruce Wayne. Ay. Next election approaching. I'm 15 years old, man. I'm a baby. I'm not thinking about elections. Folks, we're dying. It's all over for us. Whoever did this, we all have to try to find the guy who did this. Whoever set plagues to be ever occurring multiple times and randomly at any given moment, we gotta find that guy because he did this. At least Sapina has grown curious. Very, very nice for her. Oh, yep, the Red Death is still there. I mean, am I? Wait, am I? Oh, no. Oh, no, okay, oof. I am still in seclusion. Okay, I will be safe. I believe. My dad was just cursed. He didn't get the right subpoena to do what needed to be done. I need to hire another court physician? Did the other one die? I don't have that much money. Sadie. Thanks for putting me in debt, you sucker. God damn it. Can I even win this? Oh yeah, okay, I'm winning this. We're gonna... I think we're just gonna peace out here. I don't think... Unless I captured him, I don't think I can siege this. You know what? I never think about it this much. We have a Hutterite faith. Excuse me, what are you? Plautsteutsch. Where? Oh my god. What are you guys doing up there? How did you get up there? Okay, well, you know, that's good for you. You got a nice little new faith going on there. Don't really... How did the Germans get up? I don't think there's many Germans over there. In BC, I don't think so. I don't think Batman can beat plague and ill. You know what? You being such a doubter will be your downfall, okay? Request permission to raid? Yeah, I don't care about this. You do you. The bath dom... Oh, he's gonna live. Because he's taking baths. His dad was just kind of like hanging out. He didn't have any baths. I'll do a white piece just because I can't win this. We don't have the amount of troops. I just need to wait. Man, our income is gonna get so screwed. We had such high income and now it got diminished massively by the red plague right here. By the Red Death. Yeah, that's harsh. That is not good. All of my income. It's gone. The next election is in... It already happened, so you know what? I don't need to worry about that. Propose alliance. Deutscherei? Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? She hates... Why do you hate me so much? Opinion of Predator? Why did you hate my dad so much? What is your problem? Okay, well, let's develop our counties because they really suck right now. Sounds like a deal to me. I will take that wine. Thank you very much. I will resell it, of course. You know what? You know who needs some food? It is the Deutscherei. They absolutely need to be drinking some wine out there. Let's do it. Bruce couldn't save his parents. I don't think he can beat the Red Death. Well, in a way, he did save them, if you really think about it. He saved them from a life of knowing that their son was a violent man. Sounds like a deal to me. Sure. We're dealing with maple syrup left and right. Are we free? What is this? Bad air over Bergen. Bro, there's bad air everywhere. That's the whole point of what is going on here. Are you guys blind? Red Death has devastated the people of Bergen. My steward Sadie informs me that local trade and produce has completely dried up as the people wallow in their homes and in the street awaiting Lady Justice's call. No, we don't. I don't know. I'm not. What the hell? Oh no, I'm being raided. It's an occultist. Of course it is. Alright, well, good luck everybody. You're gonna get raided. This is actually the end times. The Vikings are here. The Red Death is still here. Stop raiding me. Please. Oh my god. What is this faction? Oh, it's a liberty. Oh, that's actually awful. That's actually so bad. Do any of you have daughters? I will marry your daughter. I promise you. Where's your daughter? There she is. He wouldn't accept. Patrilineal marriage. Right, okay. It's your only child. Okay, whatever. Can I get a good marriage? Oh, do we have an alliance? I completely forgot that I literally just negotiated this. Streaming is hard. I literally have memory lapses because of how much I'm talking. Can I get a marriage from you, buddy? How do you feel about this? Everybody only has one child. I guess everybody just died very recently. The president down there... maybe he wants me to marry his daughter? Yes. And that will be a marriage. Will be an alliance. Let's do it. Gladly. Oh my god, Carmine die. Okay, I can already tell. There's like a lot of trading going on here. It might be too much. Like, I'm just gonna keep clicking these buttons, okay? Yeah, rebel against me. See what happens, okay? I hope that you lose. I'm not sure, but I sure hope you will lose this war. Let me call in our friends. I think they're not busy. I'm just gonna like sit in my castle. So I gain merchant trade experience here. Let me try to understand this. Oh, you get more influence. Is this instead of the governor trade? Is that actually what it is? Huh. Has anybody played this? Because there is no governor trait from what I can see. Obviously we have governor efficiency. And this seems to have about... Actually, it doesn't even have the same impact because it doesn't give you efficiency. Very odd. Like, it's not a bad system. Based on everything I can tell. But I am somewhat confused. A medium amount of confusion. Go kill him. Oh, where did they go? Coming of age. I'm 16. I'm Midas touched. I am a god amongst men. And I will literally purge the entire republic. My new empire. Oh my god, stop trying to bankrupt me. I'm losing it over this bankrupt stuff. No. I'm gonna build up my thing on my own, okay? Oh my god, they're losing? Right, because my republic has so many men-at-arms. Get in there. Let's go! Okay, we won. Easy clap. I've never doubted it. I always knew we were gonna win. It's over. I'm gonna arrest everybody in this republic, and my new empire will rise. It is over for you. You have no idea. You have to be a vassal to gain... oh yeah, okay, there they are. Okay, fair enough. I didn't put him into any position. So basically, I will be very bad all the time. I'm just fundamentally good because I have this high level of stewardship. I won't become a governor. Honestly, I wish I could. I'm still governing my direct territory, aren't I? Neighboring ruler lost war. I'm not even going to raise my troops. I'm just going to relax. The Deitch can take care of this. Don't worry about it. Should I upgrade the bath? You know what? I think there are better investments, like a bigger army. I think that is pretty decent of an idea there. Do I actually... You know what? Now I need to think about this. Yeah, I do maintain this, obviously. Right. I'm just going to upgrade... the provincial armies. I think strengthening the Republic, even if I ever get kicked out, is a good idea. Just so that the AI doesn't immediately lose it. Could you stop being my regent, by the way? I didn't even swing the scales. I'm gonna... Wait, why can't I end it? Cannot rule. Oh, because I'm hidden away. Right. The disease is still here is the thing though. So, okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna let them siege. Let me read this. It's a great mod, I agree. Psychedelic gazelle. If people know germ theory, that's true. The son, who is Batman, looks more like 90s Lex than Batman. He looks... I don't even know. Yeah, he looks like he plays football. If I've ever seen a football player, he reminds me of Gronk. Is that guy retired by now? I think he might be retired, huh? Oh, and they fell apart. Tahil here is independent now of the HCC. Yeah, the HCC is cooked from the looks of it. Brazil not... Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell are you talking about? This really is the Brazil experience. This is just literally what they did in the 19th century all the time. Guerrillista Alternative Uprising. If you succeed, what do you even do? You get all of these. What is your faith? Alternative. According to the followers of alternative society, the path to righteousness can be found with the teachings of antediluvian mystics such as Master Raul, Master Caetano, and Master Jill, whose cryptic songs and poems teach us that the human nature can only be comprehended through constant spiritual exploration. I don't know Brazil though, okay? Claim the throne? Well, that's not going to be a problem when you're all in prison, so I'm not too worried about this. Oh, my ally died. Luckily, I'm lucky anyway. Like, it's over. We're winning this one. It's fine. Sheesh. News from Detroit. That's always bad news. News from most industrious union of Detroit has reached your realm, detailing High Chairman Coleman's plan to restore the hub of Ford located in Detroit. Although this is sure to be controversial, with the currently standing Islamic Center of America held as sacred by many and seen as a symbol of Detroit, if no opposing rulers intervene, Islamic Center of America will soon be forgotten in comparison to the newfound majesty of the restored hub of Ford. Now let me think. I think Detroit is right there. Oof, I got lucky. I think he is changing this building. This is like the Hagia Sophia, right? Where he is changing what that building does. Okay, okay, interesting. Nothing wrong with that. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. We have almost won this war. Our ally just has to siege a couple more provinces. That's fine. As we walk together, Sadie gives me a gloomy speech about the epidemic spreading across Lambertville. In the distance, we can see the bodies piled along the shoreline, an abandoned boat beached near them. As I turn back towards Sadie, a curious look begins to dawn upon her face. What if, my lord? What if we simply made those bodies a non-issue? The what now? Oh, with that is a great idea, actually. In Hackensack. Are you sad when there's a hacky ball not being sacked out there? Load it up and set it adrift. You know, my dad was always really stressed out, and that didn't work for him. Put him on the boats. Yeah, screw Hackensack. You lose 10 stress because I am callous and just. I think the callous part here wins out, but okay. Raise the armies? Nah, I'm relaxing. My armies are, you know, taking a break. Dude, I'm making no money. That is actually... I'm actually making no money. Oh my god. Now we're in the negative. Court amenities gone up. What are we... Okay, what are we actually looking at here? Let me finish this. I'm still at 14 development. That's pretty good. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay, so... Well, one of my provinces are at 14 development. The others, not really. Okay. If I got rid of you... Yeah, okay, so obviously I'm not going to inherit any of this stuff. That's a damn shame. We reduced again to 2 holdings right here in the primary duchy, you know, as it works, of course. Man, I haven't played administrative in so long. I played it quite a bit when the game came out, but then I kind of moved past it. If I kill that guy, he stops... Oh, he's not even part of a family. You are nothing. Who's the next one to inherit? Let me just double check this. The Theobald family. He doesn't like me, but he didn't rebel against me. And I am capital-centric. You know what? I'll just take the money. I can surely defeat you again should you come back. Now her. Oh, he likes me. I wish I could... Could I... Yeah, I'm going to banish her, for sure. Oh, if I just convert her, I think they all like me quite a bit more, right? Speaker Emma may continue. I don't care about this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna banish you and convert you. He also converts. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's fine. I don't even want any money. We are okay there. Oh, he really hates me. Right, 20 years term, capital centric, ambitious, secluded. Okay, I just need to come out of secluded. Turns out people really hate me, huh? What the hell, man? Let's emerge here. Let's get out of here. I'm back. I don't know why he was... I guess we still have illness in our realm, just not in Manhattan. So I'm happy to be out. That's fine. Let's end the Regency. I will give you nothing and you will be happy. Graziella. That's fine. We are now betrothed to this child, which I might want to dissolve. I'm not too sure there. It has to be reclusive. It has to be reclusive, right? Bruce Wayne, out of all characters in this world, surely a recluse. Let me actually take a look at chat real quick here. I feel like this whole Red Plague thing could have been avoided if one bottle of hand sanitizer survived for this long. There should be events in this, honestly, that that if you can find soap, you just do better. Surely. He punches a lot of people. That is a fair assessment of Bruce Wayne. I'm gonna become a reclusive. I don't wanna see people. Get out of here. Let me ask you, right? So you're still in prison. I actually kind of like that they have like these different faiths right here. If I kicked you out, who takes over? Oh, it is your daughter. You know what? I want to ensure that like you guys don't mean any trouble for me for quite some time here. She's a child. She can take over. That's fine. The Ashtari channelership has proclaimed Master Judy. Imagine, okay, imagine you are following a religion and they're like, there's spaceships out there and stuff is crazy. Okay, who's the head of faith? Judy. It's just Judy. I like that. I like that a lot. She is that is not a fitting name. Oh my. Man, this mod, okay. I'll say this again. I do think I would really, really like it. You know, look at this. If we had like some custom traditions, that kind of stuff. But they already like there's some funky stuff going on here. It's nice. It's a nice mod right now. I think that is fair to say. My impressive personal physician, Sadie, is a true healer, always ready with some suitable remedy or poultice at the first murmurings of a courtier's mildest melody. Well, okay, we did just have the Red Death, but whatever. Her talents seem almost wasted. Close attention right there. Will be removed if she loses it. Oh, I like close attention. You will look at my air? No, I don't think so. I don't care about subpoena. I don't need a subpoena to rule, okay? I can do whatever the hell I want. Yeah, okay, it's me. My mother? Are you kidding me? I don't care about. Who's my mother? Let's fight a war. Let us promptly go to war. Okay, let me actually look at this, right? Our income is completely, it crashed down. We are making more money. Yeah, we're making more money off the import-export stuff. Man, Manhattan just kind of sucks, I think. There's so many modifiers, but... Ah, right. Low county control, that's what it is. Thank God I checked, okay. Let's put this guy on the council. I know he hates me, but it's just, you know, a who cares kind of position. This is okay. I'm going to keep it all like this. Yeah, okay. I think we're set up there. I think that is the plan. The more we now increase our control, of course, the better we'll be doing there. Her lisp makes her talk with aliens. Okay, here's a real talk, okay? And I don't know what it is. When I use my phone, and it's only when I use it to do this specific action, when I use it to send a voice message on Discord, which I do a lot, because I think people need to listen to my voice 24/7. No, I do it a lot because I'm too lazy to type. I have a lisp. Like, I have a lisp on my phone only when I send a Discord voice message. When it's like WhatsApp or whatever else there is, it sounds normal. I don't understand why. I have no idea why that is, but I'm not getting another phone. I'm looking forward to the day where I talk to somebody and they think I have a lisp. They've never heard me talk. And then they go, what the hell? This guy was lying to me. That's what I'm going for there, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do your best. I think I'm gonna attack this guy. Do you have a lot of troops? Not really. I'm not sure that I can besiege you, though. Let me double check this, right? So they got 400 troops. Oh man, I so rarely find myself in a position of not knowing how many troops I actually need to besiege this. Are 828 enough? I'm gonna attack and hope that I can actually besiege you. If not, then, you know, I'm kind of cooked. It is what it is. Oh, I don't even have the... Goddammit, I don't have the prestige. We are going to... yeah, why don't we do something fancy? We're gonna, like, I don't know. Host a feast, maybe? Host a funeral? That sounds about right. But I mostly care about the prestige, so, you know what? Let's do a hunt. Classic stuff. Never do a hunt. Hildings, no terrain. Hills, no terrain. Yep, that's fine. How expensive is it? Can I make it cheaper? Okay, I can't. Alright, we're gonna wait here a little bit. And I can read chat right here. Lathan OPB, melding of mines. Yeah, I saw you did a video, right? It's the 4th of July, what are you gonna say? By the way, if you want to celebrate 4th of July, here's the best way of doing this. You should immediately become a channel member and give both me and the company known as Alphabet money. Because that is the American dream. If you don't do it, then let me just be frank with you, I think you're wasting your 4th of July. You should be blowing up fireworks, and you should be giving specifically me money. When do you think the 1.16 update is coming? I don't think ever. I have learned one thing about Elder Kings 2 and After the End, and that is that they will basically never update, which I'm not even hating, I'm just giving you the facts, right? So basically the answer is never. Yeah, that's a lot of dead characters. I guess my dad is one of them. My mom is still alive. You think she caused the Red Death? Maybe she did. Oh, I could grant her an appointment. I wasn't even aware of this. Okay. We're starting to make money again. That's very nice. Obviously, we deeply, deeply need it. I am going to go ahead and take this wine as well. I will be exporting as however much wine I can. Is this actually an additional... Wait, where's the... What am I looking for here? I'm looking for domain, right? We got 3 imports, 3 exports. I think they directly, like, double up, right? So they match up. I would have to import and then export to make something happen there. Although I can't seem to request an import. They seem to have to offer it to me. I'm not sure about this. This system, I will say so far, I feel, should be... Maybe should lean a little bit more into... not being as, like, click-heavy. Like, it's an event, and then I click that event, and I select somebody else, and just, like... I get what they're going for, and it's nice. It's still nice, but, you know... Not a fan of, like, a million clicks. That's actually the one problem that I had with Morgenröte as well in Victoria 3. I think they actually do amazing stuff with characters. I'm a huge fan of what they do with them, but towards the end, it was A, incredibly slow, and B, so many characters. Oh my god. A never-ending flood of random characters telling me things. You get an army of 25 men in Manhattan? This is the worst deal that you've ever proposed. 25 guys? What is this? How good is... Okay. How good is this army? I'm sorry, how good is this actual army? Because these are 25 men for 165. I could be getting 350 for 85. There's no way that Huskars are this good. This is a bugged event, right? Okay. I'm gonna pay this money. If they're just normal Huskars, I call foul. Grizzled veterans. I was scammed. I actually got scammed. They're literally just levies. It's just 25 guys that were like, hey, we can scam this guy easy. And they did. I fell for it. It's literally just like Dave and his 24 friends coming along and being like, I think that dude pays well. Oh my god, we're so deep in the red now. I wish I could raid. I really do. Okay. I think what happened is that event tries to give you Huskars, but there are no Huskars in After the End. They must have like changed what that is. We got Vikings here somewhere, right? Like in the peninsula. They live like over here. Oh yeah, there they are. The Yoopers. Yoop. Let's see. They got linemen, yeah, because they have the football terms, right? So I'm pretty sure that Huskars are not a thing. And when the game tried to give them to me, it was like, actually, it's just Dave and his 24 friends. Alright, well, hope Dave has a good time in New York City. Okay, let's see. Do I need to change anything here? I think this is fine. I got the feeling that like it's not actually something that I want to do to be in the capital-centric focus. Let me think about this, right? Actually, it's fine. I think it makes it harder when you inherit because people will be very, very angry, right? This was just a Liberty faction. But this right here should make people a lot less unhappy. Yeah, that's a minus 30 compared to a minus 15. I'm going to keep it here because the income will be amazing once we get there. Plague trials. Yeah, I don't care. You know, I'm done with the plague. I swear to God, if there's another one coming within this stream, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Witchery and Salvation. What commotion is this? A crowd led by the baying voice of Judith is circling some unfortunate soul. Pushing through, I finally discover Sadie defiantly defending herself, even as Judith's voice rings out even louder. And furthermore, the moment you stepped outside to gather plans for your so-called craft, the cursed Red Death started ravaging our lands. We are clearly the cause, you loathsome cheater. Sadie jabs a finger and fires back as the crowd mutters angrily. This is quickly getting out of hand. I am very surprised by this, by the way. I know that she's not my personal physician, but I believe Judith also used to be my personal physician, and then at some point stopped being that. I thought she had died, but she's just hanging out, being angry at Sadie. Wait a minute, I want to be a witch. Hello? No, don't give up the craft. That's fine. She healed me. She's a cool lady. Yeah, I'll protect her, I guess. But I don't want to imprison her at all. That rocks. Make me a witch as well. Hell yeah. Let's see. I did put on, I think, 100% increased spawn rate for Conquerors, right? What do we got? Oh, yeah. We got some stuff. The North Ozarks. Okay. He's a Conclavian. He's a Conclavian Dwarf Conqueror. I love it. He has a lot of troops. I will be taking a die. Thank you. Okay, I need to pause the game real quick. Nobody's allowed to see me without my permission. Yeah, that's actually fine. I don't care about this. She's conquering down there. Omagua. Okay. We got... Ooh, he is so close. Oh, they just gave it to him, I think. To her. Tyconess Philippa. She's a Galvanist. That is not good news. That is very bad. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Chief Executive Prophet the Greedy of House Rockefeller has taken over Chicago. The corporate vanguard has arrived already. 11 years into the game. There's a lot happening here. Say what you will. He's a savior. Strong shoot. I will give you die. Thank you for buying my die. I don't have the money, man. Forget about it, okay? My legitimacy is fine. We'll be okay. That doesn't matter to me at all. Once we're positive, I'm going to start conquering again. Oh, man. So we're looking at a couple of things. I'm actually currently, I'm not sure, you know, let me actually look up the terms of this. I'm not sure whether I can talk about the game itself. Probably, surely I can. They announced like that this game is coming out, right? I mean, that's how video game marketing works. They surely have announced it. 15th July of 2025, yeah. Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition is coming, folks. Are you excited for that one? Are you interested in playing that one? The Wandering City is apparently getting an update. I'm not sure that I'm telling you. Oh, there is no embargo. Okay, good to know. I'm just going through my emails right here. I'm going to be playing. Basically, what you have to imagine is, the way this works on my channel is that there are some staple games. Obviously, there's Manor Lords, there's Crusader Kings 3, there's Victoria 3. And there are various other games as well that I do play on and off on the channel. That I have played in the past. I played EU4 and Hoi 4 and Stellaris here in the past as well, like in the long, long past. But essentially, during the summer, you always have a lull. This is just how it works. People are outside. They're having fun. They're having a good time. Folks, if you're depressed, go outside. You know, just every now and again. It's a good thing, okay? Or watch my videos. Whichever makes you less depressed, okay? But essentially, I'm going to have a couple of other games on the channel over the summer. Just because I want to dip into them. I want to play some City Skylines 2 actually as well. Stronghold Crusade, obviously. Maybe The Wandering Village. I already played that in the past. I don't have money. I don't want to pay any money on this. I'm sorry. We already had this event as well. Get out of my face. There are a bunch of games releasing during the summer. Man, and saying this feels really bad, knowing, of course, the disaster of the recent 9,000 people layoffs in Microsoft. Yeah, you know, people used to be making video games here in these parts. Oh no, when I died we lost our cat. Oh, we lost our cat. I am inconsolable. It's gone. It belonged to our father. We didn't get the cat. Yeah. Oscar the Goat, Garfield the Third. Well, you can. Oh, I can vassalize somebody. Hello. Oh yeah, hell yeah, brother. Why not? Join the party, pal. Cool. Free county. Let's go ahead. Let's do a quick. Right, I need to wait. We're soon gonna get there. We are in a pretty decent position here. All things considered, I think our economy as well. Yeah, look at that. Our economy here, specifically in Manhattan, is actually doing quite well compared to literally anywhere else. This is what happens when you get the Red Death this quickly. Unlucky, unlucky. I was thinking as well about some alternative like Crusader Kings 3 stuff. I was looking at, okay, and be honest with me here, okay? And I know, like, you know, let me ask her, let me do a poll here. Without me even saying it, okay? I almost said GPT there, that's not the right one. Oh my god, I cannot type to save my life. Here we go. Yes. No. Tell me. Do you play that mod? Because I was looking at it, it obviously looks fantastic, just to be clear here. But I was looking and I was like, I can't play anything. I don't recognize anybody. This was actually up in the air. I was almost going to play Game of Thrones today. And then I was looking over it and I was like, I know Stannis the Manus. And he's like in the game. And I opened the game and I went into him and I was like, hey, look at that, it's Stannis the Manus. And I married him to Marjorie Tyrell. And then I closed the game because I was like, okay, well. Oh man, there are actually way more people here in my boat than I thought. Okay, you gotta tell me what it is. Maybe you're just on oh, what is this? Has changed their code language to Gothamite. Hello. Is it because you are like, I don't know the scenario, I don't care about it? For me, I'll be honest with you, I even have the books actually. But I'm like, I don't remember a single thing. So like, no matter what I do, I'm like, wow, there's some crazy stuff happening over there. I bet somebody that knows about this stuff would appreciate it. It's just sadly not me. Oh my god, Fathomless Occultry. Oh, this guy is cool. He's a populist leader, huh? Along the mist sprayed, there we are. Rocky shores of New England, the followers of Fathomless Occultry believe they keep the fragile equilibrium of the world in balance. They stand as guardians, shrouded in the cold, dark aura that echoes the desolate whispers of a forsaken enlightenment. The Deep Ones, beckoned by the recklessness of the old world's so-called Great Awakening, destroyed the old world that forsook the ancient safeguards, leaving the pitiful few who tended to the lights to seek refuge on these shores. Right, and you are keeping all of us safe. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. I really do. Give me my land. Thank you very much. Can I do this one? Yeah, let's do a quick holy war here. Surely nobody else will join. Let's take him down. Man, that song, that is a vanilla base CK3 1.0 song. I feel like Game of Thrones must be what the Lord of the Ring mod is for me. You mean in the sense that you really like it? I don't like Game of Thrones to know anything about the mod. Ah, okay. See, I'm going to talk about Lord of the Rings in a second. That's actually also an interesting topic for me. I'm just not that interested in trying to depict the varying schemes in CK3 because it just doesn't have the ability to simulate it. That's fair. That's fair. The Lord of the Rings mod also walks a very, very risky line for me. Because there's not that much happening in that world. At least not in the media that everybody, including myself, has consumed. I read the books as well. I mean, at least the 3 Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah, I read that stuff as well. What are you doing? Are you raiding me? Get out of here. Oh, you're raiding me. But fundamentally, I'm like, I don't think I would appreciate this enough to actually like keep playing this. Except they added a ton of the additional world everywhere else. Lord of the Rings has an incredible degree of many different parts of gameplay that are never really mentioned, or at least not mentioned in what I have read of Lord of the Rings. And they've added all of that stuff, which is phenomenal to me, because it means I can play there, and I can explore it like any other fantasy mod, basically. I really, really love what they did there. I'm gonna attack you now. Oh yeah, we got the prestige. Nice, we can finally do things. So Lord of the Rings has the same problem as a Game of Thrones for me, where I'm like, this, I don't really understand this. I don't care about it, whatever. But Lord of the Rings then said, here are 50 million more regions, go play over there. I really appreciate this. Even if I don't know the nuances of like, this is this and that character and he matters because 2,000 years ago, it doesn't matter. I can just play in the desert in a struggle. It's awesome. I think that rocks. Maybe a bad stream to say this on, but After the End is one of those, can't talk, total conversion mods from both CK2 and CK3 that has just never done anything for me. I get that. I mean, I understand that. I for sure understand that. I can't even tell. Let me guess this, right? So, I am gonna say that Kansas City is here. Kansas City. Oh, I wasn't that far off. For me, it is mostly that I will never get all of the references, right? There are many references where I'm like, I don't fully understand this. I need somebody to explain this to me, and then I can run with it. But I find it more interesting. There's so much going on in the world that I'm like, you know what, that's kind of cool. I can hop into this, read up a little bit on it. The problem for me is basically the width. If there's like a very firm kingdom and this is the only play arena, then I'm like, I don't really, like, there's nothing I can do here. If it's this, where it's like there are 1 million different, oh, I could send you dice. There are 1 million different areas. I have a much easier time playing it. For me, obviously, the actual like self-starter mod is Elder Kings. Sorry, but Elder Kings is just, I don't know what to say. Elder Kings is crazy. I know the world incredibly well. I have a great time playing it. You know, fact is just, people on my channel do not want to watch Elder Kings. They do not care for it. Yeah, let's hire some pikemen here. Bringing down our actual everything, basically. It's a pretty dire state of affairs. How are we doing here? Can I sell you? That would be awesome. I'll take 68 bucks. We are at 61. So there's still a lot of money coming in from Manhattan for us. We can just relax. It's fine. I don't like you. I don't know you. Get out of here. Sell this child. Boom. Shakalaka. There you go. Easy clap. We are at 5 out of 3. We have gone way too far. Danbury. Stamford. Where is Subpoena when I need her? She is 10 years old, which means that I think I cannot give her a title. Indeed, I cannot. Okay. How is my wife doing? She is 8 years old. Maybe I should get divorced. Yeah, this guy, you know, I don't know whether I care about your daughter, man. I know you're the president, but do I believe? I believe in the president, right? How do I vote? How do I vote on this? Can I vote on the presidency? Am I not an eligible voter? Oh, really? Huh. I would have thought that I would be capable of voting here. Same pace. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... How much does this cost me? 150 prestige. Okay, for now you can stay. But soonish, you will be gone. Let's hand this over. I don't want this at all. We can give this to... Hannah Hakim. I love her name. I have to give it to her. She's amazing. Hannah, good luck. You live over there now. Major, actually, Elijah. I have to wait a little bit, okay. Good time to re-chat. Elder Kings is the best... I agree, I love Elder Kings, because it's the actual only official The Elder Scrolls mainline media that we have gotten. By the way, 50% on that poll, that's crazy. Actually 50, or maybe you guys are just trolling. You're like, I just want to keep it at 50%. That's all we're doing here. By a special event after the death of the old president. That is how voting is done on the president. That's cool. Okay, thank you. I did not know this. That's awesome. So that means I don't need to worry about it right now. There's also a CK3 and banner mod. Okay. Listen. I really do. I love all of our modders. I'm serious. For all of the games, I love them. I think they're doing phenomenal work. They have developed, basically, there used to be, and there still is, some nuclear type of like, kind of gearing up, some armament period going on there for the modders, where they just kept implementing better and better systems, and they were working together so well that those systems were actually phenomenal, even when compared to vanilla. But you know what that means? That means that the production time of like really big projects is infinitely longer than it ever could have been anywhere else, okay? So I love our modders, but when people are like, oh, there's gonna be total conversion mods for EU5. Yes, like 3 years after EU5 comes out. EU5 is like such a systemic game, and I'm saying this without having it played, but let's be real, it's self-evident, right? In the way that it is constructed. There's no shot in my mind that isn't going to take a million years for modders to get right. And if that is the case, I mean, honestly, I'm not thinking about mods for EU5 until we are many, many years into that game. And the same is true for Anbenar for CK3. There's also an Anbenar Victoria 3, by the way. There is, and it looks really cool. I don't think it's ever going to finish. It is so much work. Victoria 3 is such a systemic game. It's a crazy amount that you need to pour into that. It's not realistic. Again, still awesome. Awesome stuff. Let's keep them going. The Yowzers. Yowzer! The Deitch. Your Yowzer? Where the hell do they live? Oh, down in the south, okay. I like a merchant coming. Ooh. Oh, what? Gains and additionals? Yes. That's so good. Wait, I don't think it got... Oh my god, I don't think it got a slot. Is this a new slot? I thought it already had all of these. I don't know. Maybe it is. Let's just say it is. I like that story better. But yeah, that's the thing. I will really say this. For older Crusader games, or for older Paradox games, I do feel like there was an old adage. Like, I'm talking about like Hearts of Iron 2. Hearts of Iron 2 had the... Oh, what was it called? TRP, the Realism Project, right? Was one of the first mods that I did download. Great mod. And whatever. But it's like that mod, like that stuff comes out so quickly because you don't do that much. The work that you have to pour into that is so much less compared to what you have to do today. This is insane. So I will essentially never look at a game and go, mods will fix this, or mods will make this so much better, because it's gonna take years. Years. And the same is true, mind you, for games like, you know, the upcoming Elder Scrolls game, whenever that comes out in 2050. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna have a great time, because I miss Elder Scrolls games, but it's gonna be really bad, and you won't be able to fix it, because it will come out in 2030, and then by like 2035, we will actually have mods that make the game better. It's just, yeah. This is also, and this is actually, you know what, now we're getting like in the sauce here. But let me complete the thought, as I hope to capture somebody. Yes, I did actually capture somebody. Let's get in the sauce here for just 1 second. Oh, you don't give me anything? Jesus. Okay, whatever. Victoria 3 is a game that I really enjoy. And I don't think Victoria 3 today would be the game that it is, you know, had it not been released. I think feedback and being able to work on this while it is out, all that stuff, super important to make it into what it is today. However, this dude, wait a minute, he looks like Hastine. He looks like red Hastine. Like red head, brown head, I guess, Hastine. There's no way that is just me. That is Hastine's face. I would recognize Hastine's face anywhere. As we look at Hastine, Victoria 3 is a game that is what it is today because it was able to be developed. And be developed after release, basically, with the feedback of the community and so on. But the reality is, and I think this is something that we, as players, as game consumers, if you will, again, to put this into like a little bit of corporate speech right there, I think we have to come completely to terms with this. When, quote-unquote, an uncut gem is released, it's serious. Like, it's going to be uncut. I remember when Victoria 3, when CK3 came out, it's going to be uncut for 3, 4, or 5 years. Victoria 3 can still improve so many things, and like I say, I love that game. I'm having a really great time with that game. I don't care about you. So the reality for me is that, like, when I take a look at EU5, I need that game to be fun day one. Because it's only going to hit its potential and the modding potential like 5 years later. Bro, in 5 years, I'm in my mid-30s. The uncut gem thing where like Paradox, you know, releases stuff relatively early and then fixes it up. But, you know, in a playable, fun state. that is no longer as acceptable because these games have been so much more complex now than they were like 10 years ago. It's gonna take them twice as long to actually get them to work as well as they're supposed to. I have turned like quite a bit against that sentiment. I had that sentiment myself to bring that to an end. Let's get a great deal here, by the way. Any great dealers in the house? I think I got a great deal. Maybe. I'm gonna be in my mid 100s. Yeah, I'll take it, whatever. I'll spend that money. So basically all I'm saying is, I think I will be like a lot less forgiving going forward when like a grand strategy game in particular with all the complexity comes out and it's just not there yet. I understand it's like a bad economy, paradox, the fat years are over, you know, that kind of stuff, but it's like, man, you gotta... That won't work because it's now gonna take you 5 years to get into a great state, whereas previously if you released a game like this, it would be like 2 years. And then after 2 years, it's good, we're all happy, and I don't know, you know, everybody just celebrates life a little bit. I think those days are gone. I think that is no longer the case on this here day and age of video gaming. My truce ends, I don't care about this. What I care about, actually, is looking at my families and giving them land. Do you have land? Yes. Do you all have... Oh, you don't. Octavio, hello. I would like to grant you an appointment in New Haven. Yeah, why not? Good luck. Oh, he's Conclavian. Man, we are so multi-religious, that's awesome. He's the... He's the Morales family, of course he is. You are still really strong. The Great Conqueror is dead! How did you die? Childbirth. Unlucky, bro. That is unfortunate. That's all I can say. Try again next life. Let's just blob. I like blobbing. We're blobbing. I can't believe OPB will be dead before mods come out for EU5. This is so true! I'm gonna sell some maple syrup to Chicago. Oh, I cannot. To Kansas, I cannot. To the north, to this guy? Okay, I don't have any. I thought I got some extra, but apparently not. I think the days have changed in that regard. It wasn't always that way. Paradox games, you know, they can come out undercooked because it's like a year or two away from being really well cooked. EU4 was like this for sure. I think today the complexity makes it so either it's really, really fun at launch or it's cooked. With games getting more and more expensive, people that play niche games will not buy games broken on release, like what happened in Imperator Rome. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Oh no, what is this? No, no, you can't move. Oh. Dude, I hate living in America, man. Whoever set the game rule to Red Death reoccurring, why would you do this, okay? We have to find whoever man did this. This is ridiculous. The Imperator Rome thing actually is really, really interesting. Because obviously, like, it had so many issues when it came out. I still think it was, like, basically it was an evolution on EU4's mana system, which still is mana. I don't love mana at all. You know this if you watch me, right? But, yeah, obviously, that was going to be critical. But I also think that, listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think Total War Rome is way more attractive, even to me, than a grand strategy game based on Rome. Because Total War Rome doesn't have 1 trillion little tribes that I don't care about. Whereas Imperator Rome did. So it's like the replayability, even if there are many people that you can replay, which there are, like Imperator Rome had the potential, yada yada yada, but even if they are, it feels so much worse. Because you're looking at Gallia, at Gaul, and you're like, there's 100 tribes in there. I have played one. Okay. You know what actually is the best, without a doubt, Imperator Rome playthrough? Playing the Galatians and making your way to Asia Minor. It is so cool. It is so good. Actually peak gameplay right there. Ay. Shouldn't we still be, like, disease resilient? I am still not at the max control level. Oh my god. My wife is 11 years old. What is your problem? Today it is my guest Idris who drools. My liege, tonight I'm having the kitchens prepare the richest sauce known to man, served with a 10-bird roast, licking his lips hungrily. Attorney General Victor, the lover of my deceased father, sighs disapprovingly. These fleeting pleasures are nothing compared to Washington's grace. I will take the Grander? Sure. Why not? We're level 10 now, at least for a while. Nothing wrong with that. The only thing that makes me interested in Imperator at all would be doing a mega campaign. You are wrong. A mega campaign before like the rise of Christianity and Islam makes everything thereafter so much worse, just because of how much the games are made to feature those elements, right? It's the same thing of doing a mega campaign and coming out of CK3, which without a Holy Roman Empire, it sucks. Because it's so important in EU4, like there's so much gameplay going on there that runs on the idea of the Holy Roman Empire. Do you have anything? You do not have anything. I will... Oh, you're a child. I cannot give you anything. Okay, I will give this, I guess, to a random guy. Fine. Benny's? Yeah, why not? Thanks to the chat requirements, I just found out I was a member but not subscribed. You are the funniest person in chat. The chat requirement, I think it's subscribed for 1 minute, right? It's to keep bots away. That's the actual reason. I don't know whether you folks have noticed this, but the bots actually are worse than they've ever been. There are always like 8 comments directly written in German by ChatGPT, talking about nothing at all in every comment section the moment a video is posted. It's very, very bad. So yeah, maybe one day I don't have to use that. You know, like coming back, I want to go back for Philly so bad. When we failed to take that was devastating for me. Let's get some Onagas. I don't know, this gotta be enough, right? Surely. I'm gonna spend a lot of money on this. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the 800-year jump to CK3, yeah. It's, you know... What can I say? Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret right now. This is a real secret, okay? I don't think I've ever told this in public. And I'm gonna tell you this in public right now. I played Imperator Rome 2.0, and I really liked it. I like Imperator Rome 2.0. When we look at the principles that they apply, where they say this is how you build an empire, it is phenomenal. They really figured out under Arheo, who is now doing Hearts of Iron 4, of course, where he's doing great. He did No Step Back and everything thereafter. But basically, oh my god, wait a minute, did you see her liege? Look at this guy. Oh my god. He's a king. It's good to be the king, I guess. Basically, I really liked it. And I was a huge fan, and I was like, man, I know the numbers look bad. People, this is the thing, the conversation about like Victoria 3 and whether it's gonna get canned, which it won't, but that conversation is completely delusional because they don't understand just how little Imperator Rome was played. Like, there were no people. 2.0 didn't change anything when it came to how many people bumped in there. It was not a game that like a lot of people played, and sadly that brought it, you know, then down obviously. But basically, I loved it so much. Oh my god. Okay, well. Oh, this is just Plague Simulator, man. This is all we're doing. I need the CDC to step in and fix this mess. I was super excited, and so the story actually is this. I talked to Aheo, and I don't hold it against him at all on a personal level. I think that is like a... I don't hold personal grudges on like a professional level, who cares? Big deal. I was talking to him in an interview, and I did an interview that actually made it into the Imperator Rome review. And in that interview, I asked him as well, hey, what you would like to work on after you're done with this project? What would you like to work on, right? And he said he would like to work on migrations. I don't have that interview anymore, but like I had, you know, I was allowed, I'm allowed to like fully release this anyway, so it's like I can talk about it. And I asked him migrations, he said, and I was like, wow, that's phenomenal. I would love to see migrations further fleshed out. I think that is awesome, because then you have an end game play loop, right, where you look at it and you say, hey, I'm the Roman Empire now, but then like tribes are getting together, there's pressure coming in from the east, and you get some end game events. It's cool. That is the right direction, I thought. And I said pretty much as much in my review. I was like, the review video, if you Google this right now, genuinely is called, I think it's called The Rebirth of Imperator Rome or something. Because I was so excited. And I was like, I want this to be continued, so let's say it's gonna get continued. And I was like, man, Aheo, if he like sticks around to Imperator Rome, he wants to work on migrations, that's awesome, that's really, really cool. 2 days later, game gets canned. I sit there with the biggest egg on my face that I have ever had in my entire life. Again, no personal grudges. I love Aheo. I think great guy. They all put a lot of work into what they're doing. But oh my god, I will never do that again. Where I'm like, you know, what are you? I don't care what you're interested in working on until you announce it. I will treat it as not real. I really stepped into it there because I was like, I am so excited for this. Let's go. IO has great plans. Game is canned. Studio moves on. Ah, you can't do this to me. That was painful. I gotta tell you. Are you going to make EU5 videos? For sure. I'm super excited for that time frame. I'm not a big fan of EU4 for mana reasons. It's just doesn't appeal to me. I'm gonna play EU5 a lot because it brings me back into a game period that I loved in EU3 and haven't really played in since then. Man, I'm not really using any of this style. You know that? Like, I'm not really using my influence. Not that I have much. Yeah. I'm still gonna pick it up. Whatever. I'm gonna play EU5. It's finally gonna open up that time frame for me again that was locked out because I don't enjoy EU4, right? So that's nice. I was talking to other content creators about playing the EU board game on stream. We were talking about that. Maybe we're gonna make an event out of this, not sure yet. And I was also thinking about, well, thinking about is a strong word. I actually have a complete Succession game of EU4 lying around, recorded. I just need to edit it. Whenever I do that, we're gonna have some EU4 on the channel for once. EU5 looks set to be a less map painty than EU4, which suits me great. I agree, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it, but I also think I will not be going there. I will not be getting the Red Death. You are sick of even suggesting it, Sadie. And now I'm thinking your name is Sadi, like sadistic. Get the hell out of here. I'm not dying to the Red Death, okay? Ridiculous. I'm gonna play EU5 and I think it's gonna be fun, I think it's gonna be good. But I'm gonna warn you right now. The entire spiel that I gave you earlier, where I was like, if you were here, if not, then tough luck, okay? Where I was like, hey, games come out, they're so complex. If they're undercooked, it's way worse than if they were undercooked 10 years ago. Being undercooked now with how the complexity of GSG has developed is insanely bad because it means 5 years of working on that game to fix it up. I'm gonna be honest with you. EU5 is crazy systemic. If that thing comes out undercooked, it's gonna be a long walk uphill. I think the time frame of EU4 is one of the most interesting. I totally agree, Janice. That's it's so good. It's so cool. There's so much happening there. It's an awesome, awesome time frame. Really, really fun. In a global scenario, really. Why would you suggest end capital? You know, forget. I'm gonna hold court. I'm gonna sit here in my cap. Dude, I love the I love the wig so much. Among the Chowder folk, there is an old tale of a legendary ruler from a distinguished dynasty. It is a story that my mother told me when she was young. She heard it first from her mother, oh so long ago. And now I have the great pleasure of telling you that I think you are the legendary senator of Chowder. I agree. I get a legend seat! Great deed. Oh wait, now I need to think about this. For Wayne or New York? Are both of these the ones that let me do like an invasion? Oh, which one should I take here? Surely this one, right? I mean, Victoria 3 is literally just getting to where it should have been at release 3 years later, which is ridiculous. So I agree. I agree with the caveat. And the caveat shouldn't mean anything to you as a consumer. I'm just bringing it up because I think it is fact. I think Victoria 3 wouldn't be as good a game as it is right now if it wasn't for public feedback. I think that is a fact. And when I say public feedback, I mean feedback where you go, man, there's like this whole... I'm gonna do like a stream, okay? You have to come to the next stream. I'm gonna talk like my thoughts on the game's economy right now. Because I understand why Paradox is doing what they're doing. Because it's like, everything else is gonna get you cooked. Great deed is legitimizing. Okay, then we're doing a mighty endeavor. But basically, so that is the thing. But the other thing is, yeah, it's true. Victoria 3 is a very systemic game. Fixing that up, changing the system takes a lot of work. Clearly, it's taking them a lot of work. And that means we are going to have a game that isn't where you would want to see it for a longer time. I love Victoria 3. I can only really say this. I'm having a great time, but like the reality, that is it. That is exactly the way it is. Man, a lot of elections coming early, you know this? I don't think I care about any of this, bro. I'm not giving you money. Get out of town. Who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? I am. What a legendary line. Talking a lot of theory today, huh? A games theory, you could say. They don't have a lot of troops. They're allied though to Hatsonia. I don't like that. We're no longer allied with her. It could go for let's hope that he doesn't get vassalized there. Why do we have so few troops? Oh, I guess our levies went down like crazy, huh? I'm just gonna keep upgrading this. Yeah, big time. Maybe the wiki devs should just fix the game and add better graphics like CK. Okay, so this is Doodle's shitposting. He's allowed to do this, okay? We are allowed to shitpost. This is the thing as well. People need to remember there's people working on this, and those people, by and large, are like, I want to make a good game. I always, you know, this is actually the best thing. When people are like, oh, they don't care, but dude, nobody, even if you work in the most boring office job, wants to do a bad job. There are not a lot of people in the world that feel that way about their job, that they do for decades. It's just, you know, sometimes you win some, you lose some. It's just when you lose some in your marketing gig, you move on to the next marketing campaign, you know? You don't have to fix up your terrible marketing campaign the way people do with video games. That's unfortunate. Dominant lineal? Yes. The dominant partner in a marriage what? Wait, now I'm... Okay, so this is matrilineal. Right. Temple, I don't really care about this. I'm gonna min-max this. We got anything good here? Where are my bio children? Where's my Übermensch? I like his helmet, but his helmet is sadly not part of his biology. I'm gonna take Tyson. He's a great commander. Yep, matrilineal marriage, big time, let's do it. New acquisitions. I will want... Yes. Oh no, I want the money. Get out of town. I'm not reading events when I'm live. Are you crazy? Let's see here. I think I just learned this. I think the guy that created Grimwild, which is a tabletop game that I'm playing, is completely irrelevant. The news that I'm going to give you is irrelevant to 90% of people in the chat. I'm pretty sure he's currently in Seoul at the Waterbomb K-pop event. That's pretty good. I like that. Living the life out there. Create a little tabletop game. Dip to Korea. How are we doing, by the way, with being an experienced trader? We're getting there. We're looking okay. I wish this illness would go away, but I think that's not news. I don't think anybody here is surprised by me saying this. It's a very brave stance that I'm taking against permanent illnesses lingering in my realm. I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. Let's recruit more of the Onagas, why not? I like Kaiserreich in Hoi 4, but I can just never understand how to actually use the military unit structures. Ah, so you like don't play the base game? That's interesting. I don't see that often. Kaiserreich is a great mod. I mean, existed obviously since Hearts of Iron 2. Pretty crazy. I was kind of meh on the Charters of Commerce update before it came out. After it came out, though, I've really enjoyed it. The reality of that update is, and I stand by this on like Military Access, right? It's like, it's kind of wonky, and I don't know why it needs to be wonky like this, but also the entire update feels infinitely better than what we are used to. So like, this is peak. Keep it coming. The Peak of Elegance. Here's another peak. Graziella. Join us, my liege. We were just talking of something of your interest. Your investments to promote and maintain Gothamite fashion as a true peak of elegance are bearing fruit. Okay. I don't think I care about this. Why are you telling me? I'm taking the holding taxes. Thank you very much. Why are you telling me? Is this a post-apocalyptic setting? Yes! It is the Americas, except after an event. And they never tell you what the actual event is. I mean... Oh, it's the Golden Gate Bridge! Look at that. Isn't that cool? That is so cute. They have a beautiful map. The actual sculptors of the After the End map, my god, as laggy as it gets. But the actual sculptors are like, they made a beautiful map. It is true. Look at that, there's Christ the Redeemer. That's his name. Cristo Redentor. We love Brazil. In this here house, we love Brazil, folks. And now apparently we just have infinite diseases. That's just the way the cookie crumbles here. Let's keep blobbing here. I need the county of Atlantic City, where the did you know this? The grass is green, and the girls are pretty. Whoa! I didn't know this. I have yet to play the new Victoria 3 update. Does it make laissez-faire more viable? It will be very strong to play laissez-faire. I would say laissez-faire was like the strongest actually, outside of like command and conquer or whatever nonsense you could do. I mean, okay, let's not talk about just conquering the world. Then everything you do is good. President taken prisoner, unlucky buddy. But basically, laissez-faire, I personally don't enjoy playing with it too much because I enjoy company monopolies too much. I think they're so cool, I love playing with them. But realistically speaking, it's still very strong. Yeah, for sure. The president left the prison. Welcome back, Mr. President. Egg Harbor. Are they actually, by the way, are they actually called Yowzers? Yowzer? Oh my god, they have so many... I only have 4 cultural... Wait a minute, I only have 4 cultural traditions. Yowzers are way cooler than me. What the hell? Just picked up most of the Victoria 3 DLC in the summer sale. Anyone got any suggestions for a minor country to play? I think you should be playing... That's a good question. That's a really good question. Spain, Belgium, Portugal. And I think that those are the ones that I would suggest. Sweden. Sweden actually is a great idea. Sweden is a really good idea. You got iron, you learn about trade. Your life will be good. Oh my god, it's clearing up. Ay. Come on, leave. Slowly but surely. Soon I can yet again emerge. Krakow. Well. What was your favorite Paradox game of all time? Me personally, CK2. I like that it's a bit more wacky. That's such a tough question, man. I think so purely nostalgia-wise, I think it's Darkest Hour. Yeah, I think it's Darkest Hour for me, nostalgia-wise. It's an amazing game. It's really good. I also think CK2 and CK3 obviously have like a huge spot in my heart. Victoria 2 oh my god. Victoria 2, I love Victoria 2. It's a great game. We played it when it came out. We did a lot of multiplayer back with Hamachi in 2011, 2012. I really like Victoria Revolutions. This was... What a phenomenal game. So that is the original Victoria. It is so... Well, it's not the original Victoria. Technically, the first iteration is Victoria and Empire Under the Sun. Then Revolutions is the DLC that comes out. And in the German jargon, we call that game Ricky. So Victoria Revolutions. Ricky. Ricky is so good. Peak gaming. Really simple. So many nonsensical things, the way that pop splitting works, but it's so good. Nostalgia-wise, I think it has to be Darkest Hour or Ricky. And reality-wise, I think it's probably... It's like a race between CK3 and Victoria 3. Just because I'm like, there are the most things where I go, I can do something with this and it's interesting and I'm having a good time. CK3 makes me more... upsets me more, though, with updates where I'm like, please, can't we make this a little bit more historical? But that's just me, maybe, so... that's a me problem, you know? Let's conquer Philly. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Great show. I think they hit some really good notes. What's the goal of this run? I am just blobbing as the Republic of New York. I would like to maybe do some of these. I'm currently holding 50% of counties in New Jersey. I can become New Jersey, apparently. I will be nicknamed the Great. That's always good. And yeah, that's basically it. We had 2 Black Death equivalents come into our country just in like, what, 2.5 hours of gameplay? It's been painful. It's been very painful. Join the Council of Bavaria on Independence Day in order to honor the 30k strong Hessian army, including Germans who were not exactly exclusive from Hesse, who fought in the war. I agree. You should becoming a channel member right now with Twitch Prime, by which I mean there is no Twitch Prime, but the lowest level of channel member is 99 cents. And then you get to vote on a variety of things, of content coming on the channel. Man, thank you for the money. We finally got married. Jesus Christ. Only took us 10 years. I would like to do... Oh, they're both... Oh, it's a legitimizing one, actually. My bad. Okay. I don't care about a legitimizing one. I would have loved a heroic one. A new opponent, I do not care. Okay, go siege this down. There you go. You know what, I'm just gonna end this. I don't even want your money. That's okay. I have Philadelphia under my control. Probably one of the best locations together with Atlantic City right there. I'm gonna hand it out to my sister, who I believe to be grown up. Yes! You rule in Philadelphia now. Good old Philly. Beautiful. Where's the Kingdom of New Jersey? How do I see it? I would like to form New Jersey. That's a funny thing. Why not? I need to find the New Jersey region, which is... I need to take this guy, this right here if I can. Okay, yeah. Shouldn't be a problem. We can definitely do this. Let's attack him actually right. Let's attack her. Oh, Levi is gone. Yeah, I'm gonna attack her. Yeah, we're gonna cook her. Give me the entire duchy. Thank you very much. Uniting New Jersey as New York is incredibly cursed. Good choice, I agree. That's the one thing that I know about Americans. Did you see we have on one of the OG map artists for this mod on the jet? We do. Please reveal yourself. Reveal yourself immediately. People yearn for the left Kuomintang playthrough. I will never play Hearts of Iron 4 on this channel. Sorry. This is an iron rule. I can play Darkest Hour Kaiserreich. We can do that one. Why not? It's a good idea. Valuable prisoner captured. You love to see it. Let's siege him down in full. Frederic, nice. Very nice. It is an amazing map. I'll tell you that much. I think there is a variety, or basically most of the... Oh my god, what are you doing? Really? Okay. If she kills me here, I'm just gonna be impressed. I'm not even gonna be angry. They have... Yeah, I was gonna say, they had boats. They have the boat modifier. In what world are you gonna kill me? Owner... What? How could this be? Owner is over 100 years in debt? It's been 23 years. I don't think that's right. I mean, damn. That's a really tough starting point for your campaign. Unlucky. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Why are the North Ozarks here? What even is this? Okay, you know, I'm gonna... She's the daughter of the dwarf, Great Conqueror. I don't know. Don't ask me. I win the war though, so I'll call it a day here. When it says X years in debt, it means how long your income would take to pay it off, right? I don't think so. I think they introduced this a while ago because there was just like a lot of AI sitting around that never went anywhere despite being in debt, but nobody rebelled against them. And they attached modifier to them whenever they are too long in debt. And it starts with like 5 years, 10 years, and so on and so forth. I am or like 1 year even, I think it starts. I am pretty sure that this was just a bug. I don't think that this was true. I mean, she's cooked either way. Don't worry about it, right? Like, her life is forfeit. Call to war. Who? Oh, it's the president. My National Guard will not be seeking out you today. I will actually pay for this, yes. Disease recovery sounds great. Graziella is a non-believer. You should probably tell somebody that cares and tell them. I think. That would be a good idea. I don't know who asked. Is there a duchy that I can create? Too much money, obviously. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna hand this out. Markowski family, you... you know what, forget about it. I'm not gonna do the spam. Oh, am I over my vassal limit? We have like a super tight vassal limit, right? Oh, domain? No, that's domain. From vassals, can I see... above holding limit? No, I understand this. What is my vassal limit? I swear to God, you can see that somewhere. There it is. No, there it isn't. I'm gonna create more vassals. You know, is what it is. Put them in. Boom. Easy. Okay. How are we doing here with Gotham and New Jersey? We're at 70%. We have a truce, I think. We do not have a truce. How strong are you? Your internal. I don't care. So that means. Ooh. Oh, it's just one county anyway that we need. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this county for a normal war, that's okay. Let's get Skylands, and that might already give me enough to found New Jersey. which is a much, much greater territory than New York. Everybody is aware of this, I hope. Can we get a third Red Death? I hope not. He's cleaning up crime. He's doing a good job. He needs to continue. It will be 10 years right after paying mercenaries more than you have. I really love this when I hope you guys can hear me. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Nobody knows. I love it when Windows 11 24H2 says you should crash your entire computer, brother. That's a really good idea. I'm a big fan of this. I support this. It's been great. Ah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. This has been a really painful couple of months ever the computer auto updated. I've been crashing like crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Garfi, for paying me in kind, given the downfall of this video game right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been really painful. So the Victoria 3 and Crusader Kings 3 both do it. They've been doing it now for months. It's a thing that Windows and Nvidia need to fix, and I've been crashing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been crashing like crazy. It's been really nasty. This might mean that I'm mostly gonna be playing Victoria 3 on stream. It crashes less frequently for me. But basically, Windows 11, it's been very, very bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, while this is loading, let me read to you out of a book, okay? Was geschieht nun, nachdem der Arbeiter dem Kapitalisten seine Arbeitskraft verkauft, das heißt gegen einen vorausbedungenen Lohn, Taglohn oder Stücklohn zur Verfügung gestellt hat? Der Kapitalist führt den Arbeiter in seine Werkstatt oder Fabrik, wo sich bereits alle zur Arbeit erforderlichen Gegenstände, Rohstoffe, Hilfsstoffe, Kohlen, Farbstoffe etc., Werkzeuge, Maschinen vorfinden. Hier hängt der Arbeiter an zu Schanzen. Sein Tageslohn sei wie oben 3 Mark, wobei es nichts ausmacht, ob er sie im Taglohn oder im Stücklohn verdient. Wir nehmen auch hier wieder an, dass der Arbeiter in 12 Stunden den vernutzten Rohstoff durch seine Arbeit einen Neuwert von 6 Mark zusetzt, welchen Neuwert der Kapitalist beim Verkauf des fertigen Werkstücks realisiert. Er zahlt davon dem Arbeiter seine 3 Mark, die anderen 3 Mark aber behält er selbst. Wenn nun der Arbeiter in 12 Stunden einen Wert von 6 Mark schafft, so in 6 Stunden einen Wert von 3 Mark. Er hat also dem Kapitalisten den Gegenwert der im Arbeitslohn erhaltenen 3 Mark schon wieder vergütet, nachdem er für ihn 6 Stunden gearbeitet. Nach 6 Stunden Arbeit sind beide quitt. Keiner ist dem anderen einen Heller schuldig. Wow. That's a great story, guys. That's a great story. That's incredible stuff. Isn't that insane? Michaela, thank you for joining the channel as a Baron. I appreciate this. That's amazing. I can tell you, by the way, so this crash is, I have an AMD. I have a 7800X 3D CPU. This is, I don't have an Intel. I know there was an Intel thing as well. I think Feedback Gaming, David was talking about this. He had like crashes, freezes and whatnot, and they had like a BIOS update. Does not apply to me, sadly. I live in hell. Anyway, we're back. Let's keep it at speed 3, okay? Ay. What a world. Sometimes I remember that OPB is German. Yeah, me too, buddy. Okay. At least autosave is on monthly. You know, that's why it's on monthly for me. I don't care about this. I don't want to stress break. If you're cheating on me, that's okay. I don't care. Wait, did we divorce? No, you're just my regent. Okay, fair enough. Oh, right, I'm in a regency. Goodbye. No, a bastard. That's not my problem, though. That's not my bastard. Huh? I just have freezing anytime anything significant happens. You mean in Victoria 3? So like in Victoria 3, and I think this is fixed in the open beta, right? There were freezes like every week, I think. Really, really sucked. Oh, she's commanding this herself. Interesting. And I think that is gone. I don't think this is the case anymore in the open beta. At least I hope that it isn't, because that is also annoying. It's not nearly as annoying as your entire computer freezing. Yeah. Oh, in every Paradox game, well, Kalen, it's over for you. I gotta tell you, it's just, I don't know. I can live through this. I just need Microsoft to update their driver. It's fine. It happens. Maybe I'll have to change this channel. We're doing mana lords only from now on. We're only building historical villages. How about that, huh? How about that, buddy? Again, I do want to thank the people that joined this channel during the stream. I appreciate it. Big ups. I've been crashed. I've had the Red Death twice, and it's apparently still around in Quebec. Luckily, I don't live in Quebec. What are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some. Subpoena has sent me a request. That's nice. Can I press this button now? Yes. I need prestige and money, of which I have neither currently. Alright, I need both. We're gonna be waiting a little bit. I can run Cyberpunk just fine, but the second I play something slightly more CPU and yeah, Cyberpunk is I'm playing. I have played a lot of Cyberpunk. I wasn't too into the game for the longest time. I think it's really nice. The DLC is incredibly strong. Runs great. I don't really have any crashes there either. It's just it is. Listen, my experience is Microsoft. I am cooked because of Microsoft and Nvidia. This is not related to Paradox games, although it should be. And I am blaming Paradox employees personally, on a deeply personal level. Does zooming out in the map help with crashing? In my experience, not really. It's more the game speed, and sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Let's hope that this was one good crash, and now we can just move on. Where do I take more money from? You think I can imprison a couple? Oh, hello. I need prestige and money. How are we doing? Yeah, we are 20 development now, that's nice, but we are super behind on control because of the second plague. Oh my god, can you stop cheating on me, or at least do it without me knowing? Let's discover the truth. I don't even want to know. Oh, they're gonna kill Miles Morales. Bill Morales? That is the name you gave your son? Bill? Alright, Bill. You're gonna die. Let's see whether they die here to the Peasant Rebellion. Nobody died? That's crazy! I would die every time if I was them. They are so lucky. But yeah, I gotta tell you, this mod actually is very, very impressive. I think some customization would be awesome and that kind of stuff, but man, by and large, they actually, like, it fits in nicely. I rarely, if ever here, so far felt like there was something that was, like, overwhelmingly much. Is this dude going to try to flirt with me as well? No, he's heterosexual. The court justice dated our dad. And then my dad just died. Unlucky. What are you going to do? Oh, and I forgot to create accolades. Classic Crusader Kings 3 gameplay right there. Oh no, it costs prestige! Forgive me if I have sinned. Aye. I could create Gotham. Could create Jersey. Interesting. Oh, you are new. I'm gonna attack you. Had always cost prestige, whatever. I'm gonna keep conquering, that's okay. Did the HCC fall? They absolutely did. They are gone. Let me take a look at what happened. Oh, I mean, technically he's still here, I guess. Percival, Littlepage. And that didn't work out for them. Seeing after the end with the North in the top is so cursed for you. See, this is cursed for me. This is just... what the hell is going on? I think I can I can deal with this much better. Alright. Let's actually get going here. Yeah, I need to find a way to make a lot of money if I wanna get New Jersey here. I wish people came more to my court, you know? Gifted me more money. Cumberland, Hold Court. Maybe I can make some money off of Hold Courts. Cost prestige, that's fine. I'm not paying you money, I'm taking prestige, thank you. I'm not paying you money. Crop sharing, will that make me more money? Yes, it will, okay. Women maxes. At least today we are. Oh, yes! He didn't give me money, just give me prestige. You know what, I'll take it. It's fine. That's okay. Oh, why am I so... oh, somebody died here. Oh, okay. Let's... your vassal and importer. Such a funny term. I'm gonna hand this out to individuals. If they die, they die. Seems like everybody just died. What happened? Jesus. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna print some money now. Let's get a steward into this. She's great. Very nice. Cool. What is the religious map like now? I think, like, at least if you're asking about the HCC, I think not much has changed. We have a daughter now. Evangelical, they were always here. I don't think they really, like, reworked this. Obviously, Florida is very interesting. Was reworked towards the tail end of CK2s after the end. Actually, I don't want to, you know, I don't know whether they are still working on it. They might be. But this is really, really interesting because you have fabulous Prince Ali, right there. The mouse, of course. There's some good stuff going on there. I don't think too much beyond this has changed. Did they actually? So, if you recall, in Detroit... Oh, it's being besieged. That's not good. Haberford. So they did rework it. Oh my god, wait a minute. I totally forgot about this. Corporate Vanguard. He's not doing so great. I love his hat, but he's not actually blobbing all that much. Yeah, okay, well... I'm sending him dies. Hope that helps. He doesn't seem to be... doing all that much. Oh, I don't want New Haven at all. They just keep falling back to me. Shouldn't somebody be competing for them? I guess I'm just handing out counties. I ought to be handing out more than counties. How much prestige do I need for this again? I think I will probably have to found some duchies here, right? Construct a Grand Temple. No. Unite New Jersey. I need so much more prestige. I will be creating... Yeah, for sure. 300 prestige, that's worth. That's worth. Which one did I just get? I got South Jersey, which is this stuff right here. I'm technically holding this myself, District of New York. I can hold both of these myself, that's okay. Let's give it to my sister. Yeah, so we're just gonna print some money. I can read some chat here. We can work with chat a little bit. Will you ever do a South America playthrough and after the end? Most YouTubers only play in North America. I actually really want to check out South America. I was looking at this earlier. We were looking at the governments. And this is on 1.5, so this is a modded nomadic government, not the real one. It looks really interesting. Interesting enough to go there, I would say. However, I think it would only ever be a one-off. I don't think I will ever do like a series in after the end as a whole. I think series for me work much, much better in like a historical context. So... that's probably what they are reserved for. I would play down there for sure though, yeah. RIP HCC. HCC gone too late. Oh, you know what? I think it turned on the... I don't know whether they are... Oh no, it didn't. I've never heard this song. What you have to understand about YouTubers is, we are psychos. When we play and record, we play without music, because we need to cut music on top of gameplay later, without it constantly being interrupted by cuts. So I don't know any of CK3's music, because I never get to listen to it. To me, all of this is a big surprise. You know? And that's why it works, I think. I think we're good here, right? We can do this in a second. Yeah, we can. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. The music is only very okay. What's the best music? I think the best music... So Stellaris has some absolute bangers. Oh my god. They have, in their early DLCs, they have such good songs. I think it's like, what, Cybernetic God or something? So good. It's really, really good. They nail the sci-fi theme with that stuff. I think CK2 had great songs. EU4 has great songs. Hoi 3 and Hoi 2 had better songs, in my opinion, than Hoi 4. I'm not giving you money. You can suck it. Camden can suck it. Goodbye. I will now unite Jersey in 2 seconds. Okay. What else was there? Ricky, Victoria 2, obviously great songs. Victoria 3 has great songs. I think Stellaris might take it though. Thoughts on the EU5 soundtrack? Honestly, I'm not feeling it. And that might be because I'm not in-game when I listen to it. Oh, I got re-elected? Cool. I didn't even realize there was an election. Wait, I'm disposed? Wait, what? Why would I give it to her? No, I'm staying around. I'm Bruce Wayne. You sickos? Oh, I get it now. So, the succession actually works this way. If somebody out of my house wins it, I can choose whether I want to continue as myself or as that heir. That is actually so much better than I thought what it would be. Okay. That's really nice. I like that. Yeah. That's really cool. Oh, we failed to do it. Lost some prestige. We are so close. I believe. I think the EU5 soundtrack, I listened to it on what's it called? Spotify, there you go. I think it just didn't grab me. It just didn't grab me, I don't know. Maybe once I'm in-game and like it pops up, I'm like, whoa, this is so good. It didn't grab me, I don't know. United and Prosperous, I've done it. Liberty and Prosperity, is that the official slogan of New Jersey? I have become New Jersey. Okay, well, honestly, that was much less eventful than I had thought. Apparently I can also retake Staten Island. I don't even know. Is this Staten Island? Are you Staten Island? Why would I retake it? It's already part of me. I guess I can add it to New Jersey. Why am I so anti-Gotham? Hey, I'm walking here. I think what helped the original Victoria soundtrack along with EU2 would be so great is that they were historical music from the time period. I agree. I think so, yeah. That plays into it. And even then we have like a very strong expectation of sci-fi. Right? Like the... what sci-fi music is pretty simple. Everybody knows roughly what to think about there. Staten Island is the small one. You don't know what... oh, there it is. Okay, you know what? You helped me greatly. I think this just adds it to New Jersey. I guess. For some reason, we've become New Jerseyans. I don't even know why. My daughter's asking questions. Very annoying. Can she stop? I think I'm just paranoid. Batman is very paranoid of his wife. I don't care. Just confront her and then let's move on. Sick and tired. Ooh, the Mayflower. Oh, that's cool. Unlike most Americans, and we never actually checked it here, as Paul Stormalong. The Mayflower Society believe in a dualist cosmology. Providence, embodying the spirit of 76, represents all that is good, while tyranny's evil is equal in measure. Huh. Do we have anything cool? Ooh, it's okay. They got okay stuff right there. Nothing wrong with it. Now, let's see. I am quickly going to absorb... actually, can I just... yeah, see, this is what I was thinking about. Surely I can just get somebody to join me here anyway. Don't want your little money, thank you. And... what is this down here? Delaware? Okay, now I need to think about this, right? If this is the Delaware River... don't laugh at me, but I think... tell me whether I'm right about this, okay? George Washington crossed the Delaware... is this the Delaware? No, this is the Potomac. Okay, thank you. I think he must have crossed it, like, here. Is this true? Am I right? Is this where he did that? I don't know why. Like, he fought the British there, and they were like, no, it's Christmas, bro, you can't do this. I think, anyway, that's how it went. I don't think he went to Philadelphia. Did he go to Philadelphia? Somebody educate me. I wish I knew, I don't. Let's go ahead and check our decisions. I want to see, like, what else is there to do. We can obviously press this one, sure, why not? Forgotten no longer, it is now part of New Jersey. For no reason. No good reason, anyway. Doesn't really matter to me. Claim the Statue of Liberty. Why am I just blobbing New Jersey? I'm destroying Gotham for no reason. Yeah, okay, I hand over those people. Wait, oh, I didn't even read that. God, why did... wait, what did I just do? I moved the Statue of Independence to Bergen? Well... I guess legally it's now part of New Jersey. Where it should be, might I add. That is... exactly what I had in mind as well. I didn't, you know, maybe... so here's the lesson. You should probably read events. At least some of them. At least some of them are probably a good idea right there. Yeah, doing this, we're like so far off this. Obviously, the best bet that we would have would be Atlantica. It's just a lot of blobbing. I don't think we need to do this. I have experienced this government here. I'm very, very happy to see, like, how this works. When we play After the End again, whenever that might be, whenever they update the mod, I guess, we're going to play elsewhere, I think. We're going to play Nomadic, obviously. Now that I think about it, we gotta play Nomadic, right? And we're not going to turn on the Red Death spawning 15,000 times. I think that would be a great idea not to do that. Let's do a quick last war. Who do we want to beat up? Maybe the president? Where's Washington, D.C.? You know what? I know where Washington, D.C. is. It's like here. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. Okay. Can I take that through a naval county? Oh, I can't. That sucks. Okay. Show her in. That's fine. Can I attack the Old Dominion? Oh, what? I forgot about... I didn't know that. My wife should rule the Old Dominion. I agree. I need more prestige. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. It's the last war anyway. We gotta help our wife. We gotta help our wife out. Come on. Put her on the throne. Get her up there. Boom. There you go. We got a good army. We got a big army. Keep the Red Death spawning 500,000 times. Or 50,000 times, I believe. That's a bad idea. I think you give me bad advice, Endrix game. I will no longer listen to your advice in particular. Whenever I see your comment, I will think, don't listen to Endrix game. Yeah, look at how much he's exporting. Jesus Christ. This export stuff is really like... It's making a lot of money, I guess. Export maple syrup? I mean, I guess. Good luck. Should make us more money. How much money are we making based on this? 1, 2... We're not making that much money at all off of this. Do I have some export lying around? What's happening there? Man, I'm not... I thought I was going to make more money. Huh. Odd. Nomadic is either in southern Brazil or western Brazil. I think... Yeah, we would also have it over here in the Thunderdome. Man, Nomadic actually mostly disappears in this version. I'm interested. I would probably play it down in Brazil if they add a little bit of content down there. That sounds very interesting to me. I'm open for it anyway. I want to see the update. I think after the end seems like a really neat mod right there. Worth checking out. If you got any questions right now, please answer. You know what? Actually, how do I do this? I've never used this function. Okay. Hello. Ask me anything, and I will ignore it. Exclamation mark. How does this work? I have never done this. We need to figure this out, chat. Okay. See viewer questions. Okay, so now I only see viewer questions right here. I no longer see chat. You better be submitting some viewer questions. That's all I can say. What are your questions? As I play here, the last couple of meters. MP when? I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't know. Sacred lineage. Okay, that's nice. So this was the Saint event. Stellaris roleplay playthrough. I would love to do it. Stellaris has actually so much roleplay potential, despite not being a roleplay game. It's a 4X game. But nobody on this channel will watch Stellaris. So the answer is never. Absolutely never. I see what this interface is. I will tell you, for like a stream of this size, and it's smaller than last time, but basically, I feel like... I don't need this feature, basically, right? I would just look at chat. Elder Kings 2 roleplay series when? I did those in the past in Elder Kings 1. It was really good. I played the... oh, what are they called? You know them. They're the guys in the Iliac Bay Tower. The High Elves there. Adamantine Tower, and they're called... Man, I haven't thought about Elder Kings in so long. That was fun. I think there's a lot of potential for roleplay there as well. I don't think we're ever going to do it in Elder Kings 2. It's always going to be one-off videos. I would be very surprised. Maybe if channel members vote for it. Actually, I'll take it back. I'd do it if channel members wanted it. That is one of those things. Where I would consider it. But like, as a project, as a whole, you have to understand, we live in a society. And this society, by and large, doesn't work this way. Any plans to do another CK3 roleplay campaign? And we started one, or we continue one today, yeah. We're gonna be playing as an adventurer for now. We are Jordan, the son of our previous character, and we're going to go about and hopefully reclaim something. I'm not sure how that is going to go, which is why, like, I'm very happy. I'm very eager to just look at what he does. He could theoretically just become Muslim, quite frankly. There's a potential right there. And with that, I have beaten the Old Dominion. My wife is now in charge, and I live in New Jersey. I feel like I've made the world worse. That's just... that's just an opinion, though. You know what, I'm gonna finish up unifying New Jersey right here. Unless there's like another... No, there's nothing I can do. Let's just quickly unify this, why not? Oh. I can't afford it, my god. It doesn't matter. Mega campaign as Christmas gift? I might want... With EU5. let me phrase it this way. With EU5, there's a chance that I might do a mega campaign, but those projects, they last a long time. They never pay out the way that you think they will. It's a lot of work. I'm not sure who I would play in a mega campaign. I did, oh my god, none of you know this. Ages ago, and this is still one of the... Oh my god, where are you coming from? The presidency is in this? I did not look at that. Okay. Phew. Am I cooked, chat? I think I might be cooked. How do I kill this guy? I'm gonna take away your maple syrup, bro. It's over. It's over for you. I think basically what I did in CK2 was I had a grand campaign. It was called the Grand Journey, I think, or something, where I played Hastine and I revived like I think 7 faiths and reformed them, and did a bunch of like you know, historical stuff. I became a nomad. I became a horse. And then I converted and actually put it up as a mod in for EU4. I never played that because who the hell plays EU4? But basically, that was a great amount of fun. I might do something like this as like a mega campaign, just because it means that whenever I get bored from a region, I can just pop off. I can just go somewhere else, you know. Ah, interesting. Interesting stuff. Anyway, folks, I gotta go. It's a great, wonderful evening. I just gotta figure one thing out. Let me figure one thing out. It's a wonderful evening. I gotta cherish that evening. I hope you cherish that evening. And by cherishing that evening, I mean that you should actually, when I am ending this stream in just 1 second, if I can find it, which I think I will. How do I forward a stream again? I forgot again. Redirect. Here we go. I knew it. Beautiful. I'm going to forward you to Lady Saffron. She is playing America with Hail Columbia in Victoria 3. I hope that you had a wonderful time here. It is a busy day. It is 4th of July. A lot is happening in the world. Thank you to everybody that joined during the stream. And I'm looking forward to streaming a little bit more going forward. And obviously to continuing the roleplay series and the disaster saves. I saw that a lot of people like the disaster saves a lot. I liked it too. And I'll leave it right here. I will see you later. Alligator.